welcome back. It's Gregplant Day. We've got builds to finish. We have a lot to do. Oh, Tilly, I beat you to it, I guess. I'm already live. Anyway, happy Friday. Welcome back, everybody. Oh, that's what I was like, it seems quiet. I don't have my Sims 2 soundtrack on. Let me get that real quick. Well, today we're gonna finish the Gregplant build. I built like the exterior of it a couple weeks ago, and then we thought we would wait until after the new pack had come out to finish furnishing it, because I thought maybe I'd want to use some of the new stuff from the pack. Turns out I don't really want to use new stuff from the pack. I don't know if anything from the pack entices me for Gregplant specifically, but I thought maybe I would want to, so I waited and didn't end up needing to, but it's okay. So we're gonna try and finish the build now. That is my plan. That's what you've been waiting for? Yeah. Oh, did you see that? This was broken. Also, hi. Oh my god, so much just happened. There's a cat here. It appeared. Hi, Snap. Have you come to help? That is so nice. We're gonna need your assistance today, I guess. Anyway. Why the eggplant emoji though? Because it's the eggplant build. This is for the Very Veggie Legacy. It's a purple eggplant themed house. I'm not trying to make some weird innuendo. It literally is the eggplant build for the Very Veggie Legacy. That's what it is. Terrain paint gone? Oh. Yeah, I did the terrain paint at the end of the last stream. Okay, everybody take a deep breath. I love The Sims 4. It's my favorite game, and I'm so glad that this happened and I have to do it all over again. So, yeah, I guess I was too trusting. I even said that at the end of the last stream too. I was like, I probably shouldn't do terrain paint right now, but I want to be able to see what it looks like. So I did it anyway, knowing that it might delete, just because I wanted to be able to see it. And now it's gone. So, The Sims 4 is a perfect game with no bugs. The Sims 4 has never had an issue a day in its life. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and I love it. It's never caused me pain. Well, I just don't understand, like, how does this terrain paint thing still happen? And like, obviously, no, I was gonna say it's partially my fault. It's not my fault for putting terrain paint on a build. Obviously I know that it deletes sometimes upon reload, and like I did it even knowing that, but it's not my fault. It's like, it's been years that this happens. Years it's been happening for. It's never happened to you? Well, how does it feel to win? No, this has been happening honestly for like maybe more than 5 years. It's okay. I'll put it back later. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna do it last. So let me show you around the house real quick, as kind of like a refresher, because we haven't played in this house for a little bit because I built it and then we didn't touch it again until after the pack was out. So basically we're playing the Very Veggie Legacy challenge. Every generation of it is a different vegetable. So last time was broccoli, this one is eggplant. We're kind of trying to base it around like a color theme to fit with the vegetables. So this is gonna be a very purple house. It's gonna be all purple inside. The Sim who's gonna live here is evil and cheats on people nonstop, and also works in the like love career. So he's like a romance guide, basically, even though he's awful. And so he's gonna do all that. He's gonna have a wine cellar, and that's sort of it. He also likes to dance, but he is just overall kind of a bad guy. His name is Gregplant. He's the eggplant gen named Gregplant. And this is what the house looks like. It's kind of like this old house in Tartosa that I want to be pretty renovated on the inside. So he's gonna have, this will be like his romance consultant office, sort of. We'll have the kitchen right here, a dining table. This is the living room. We're gonna have like an art room right here because his mom is gonna live with him later and she likes art, so she'll have her little art room. There's a bathroom downstairs. In the basement, we'll have another bathroom, our nectar cellar, and also a gym because he needs to max the fitness skill. And then upstairs, we have 2 more bathrooms and 3 bedrooms. 1 for our future baby, 1 for our parents, and 1 for Gregplant. I intend to have 1 child, maybe 2, but hopefully just 1 is sort of my wish for Gregplant. He also has like a little back porch. This will be his greenhouse. He's gonna grow eggplants on these, and I have a shark pond so I can kill people. So that's sort of the whole thing. Oh, this is gonna be this will be like a pantry sort of thing too. We're hoping for not 6 children. Yeah, you know, I learned my lesson having 6 children in the last generation that I actually don't want to do that ever again. So I'm good with him having 1. Gregplant can have 1 baby. That seems like a very reasonable number of kids to have. After we had 6, I'll stick to 1. I will stick to 1. That seems like a really nice, lovely number. How did 6 happen? Well, okay. So I had twins. And then I had 1 baby. That was Gregplant. And then I said, so stupid. It was so stupid. I said, yeah, if we raise $300,000 for St. Jude, I'll have triplets. I don't know if you saw, but we raised $1 million for St. Jude. So I had triplets, and then I had 6 children in my house. So that's sort of how that happened. It was a big mistake. What we learned, the lesson here is that I need to stop running my mouth. Like, I just have to stop talking. Like, I shouldn't have said that about the triplet thing. Somebody typed it in the chat and I read it out loud. Maybe I should have kept my mouth shut. I need to learn to be quiet. But it's fine, it's funny, right? Tim, thank you for the gifted subs, by the way. Anyway, it was a mistake. It was a big mistake. But that's kind of where we're at right now. So we have to do all of the furnishing. Most of the outside is done. I haven't furnished the house yet. I am actually going to put a random sim in here so I can test the budget a little bit. We have like 300K, which is loads of money. I'm going to cheat her money to be like 100. I don't really want to have this house be like ridiculously expensive because I would like to have them work up to it a little bit. So I think I'm going to give us like 100,000. And we'll see where that takes us. I'm good to like lose money though, because we have too much right now. Let's move our household, shall we? Nope, wrong button. Move household. We'll do that next. So many bad choices are made during the fundraiser month. Yeah, seriously. I've given myself some trouble in my Sims game many times over the years. But it's okay. It was funny. Honestly, I ended up liking the triplets. When the triplets were babies, I really didn't like them. But when we ended up, oh wow, we spent so much money. Oh my goodness. When the triplets got a little bit older and like they become teens and I changed their outfits and stuff, I actually like the triplets now. But there was a while there where I did not like the triplets. I really didn't like them. But then I played more and I got to know them and I felt like maybe I don't hate these people anymore. So I wanted to look and see. There's a new roof texture from the pack that is a purple tone. So this could be something that might be worthwhile for us to swap to. Instead of the Jungle Adventure one, we could switch it out to the new one from the pack, and maybe that's better. I think I like it better. I like the contrast a little bit more on it, I think. Doesn't have as much texture. I don't know. Isn't there a lilac one as well? Not of that, I don't think. No, there's not a pastel purple on this. There's like a purple and black one, but I don't really like that. You like the previous one better? Oh, do you understand how devastating that sentence you're saying is? I never liked this one. Even when we first did it, I didn't like it. That's a real shame that you're saying that. You're breaking my heart, chat. You're breaking my heart. I sort of feel like the new one fits the style of the house a little bit more. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna leave it halfway for a second, and we're just not gonna look at it right now. We're turning it off. We're gonna do that at the end. Because sometimes I feel like I overthink it too much, and I need to just like not. I feel like it's better to let it sit and then look at it again in like half an hour, you know? Because right now I'm overthinking it too much, and we're not gonna get anywhere. Like, I'm gonna go back and forth and back and forth. I need to just like hold it, and then we worry about it later on. So we'll start the furnishing process. So Snappy, I'm gonna try and move you so I can use my keyboard, okay? Wouldn't that be cool? You can go into your little bed. And then the interior of this house, it's gonna be, did she just yell? The interior of this house is gonna be a little bit renovated. So it's not gonna be like modern, but it won't be not modern. You know what I mean? It's just updated. It's gonna be nice in there. And I have sort of a vision of like this kind of thing as an accent wall. Like, this wallpaper was a real heavy inspiration behind a lot of what the house was gonna look like. So we're gonna try and base it around this, I think, is the plan. Not for everywhere, obviously, because it's a bit much, but I want it to look kind of like that, like dark with the pastel purple accents and stuff. I think it'll be kind of pretty. So that is my plan. I'm gonna start recording and we'll see where it takes us. I think I'll probably start with this room, actually. I might even just leave that right there. And we shall see. I don't know if I don't really think I want to have like all dark wallpaper though. Let's look at everything purple, just real quick. We do have this, if we wanted to use this as an accent wall. I don't know. We also have this nice new birch wallpaper, which is another option. I do kind of like that though. I think that looks all right. Yeah, there's a couple purple options from the new pack. I could also potentially swap this out, but I just don't like the... Look, this is like the new glass wall. Only problem with that glass wall is that there isn't a door that matches it. So I find it pretty hard to use because of the lack of door. If I had a door that I could use on it, but I'm like, if I want it to be a standalone greenhouse, there's not a single door that looks like that. I have the same problem with the really nice greenhouse windows that came with Life and Death. They're so pretty, but there's not a single door that matches them. So if you want to put it around a whole room, it's like, what door are you supposed to use? They all look completely different. It's very frustrating. Let's just start with these curtains and see. Archway? Well, not to the outside, Dreamer. I wouldn't put an archway. That defeats the purpose. I would like to have a door when it's going outside, you know? Yeah, the windows not having a matching door is pretty bad. We got a cat cam, people. It's a big moment. I don't really want to use green curtains, lady. Okay, so here's the other thing we have to address. Remember, this is an eggplant house. Everything needs to be purple. The accent color is purple with an accent of purple. So like, don't get hung up on the green and the blue in that. We are not gonna try and draw on those colors. Like, we want this place to be purple with a side of purple. I don't care that eggplants have green on top. That's not in the spirit of the challenge. Just trust me on this, okay? This is the purple gen. We're trying to like really commit to the purple bit. It's very important to me. If you built an eggplant house, you can do whatever you want. But for me, I really want it to be like super, super extremely purple to the extreme. It's important to me. So I'm gonna do it like that. We could use the ghost sofa. God, I'm gonna take so long to furnish this place. I'm gonna be so annoying about it. I actually kind of like this. I think I used this sofa when I built the Not So Berry Purple house. But It is good. It is good. It's a little bit of wood tone too. Yeah, it's a nice shade of purple. And I feel like this brown kind of matches the curtains a little bit. I don't know. Oh, the rug situation is gonna be tough. Maybe I want these to be darker then. Then I feel like the white doors look bad. I don't know. If it was scooted over a little bit more, I might prefer that, because then maybe I could have a piano over there or something. I don't know. Yeah, put it right there. That's nice. That's nice. Voting the ranch for your carrot sim right now? Oh, that's so fun. I'm excited when I get to that point. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I don't really like this, honestly. I might make them bigger. We could also switch the curtains out to be like, if we wanted to try and bring in more of the white on purpose, I wonder if we could try like, oh, well, that is annoying and complicating. But we could try and like really lighten it and do that sort of thing. I don't know. Seasons curtain in purple. The Seasons one are short, Jasmine. So that's not really gonna, I mean, you could hang them up high on the wall, I guess, but they're a little bit on the low side. I would rather use those upstairs, like in these rooms where they fit the wall better. I don't know. This is gonna be the hardest room. The living room, because it's the first room we're doing, this is gonna be the room that like sort of sets the tone for the rest of the place. And so it's gonna be the hardest part. So I'm gonna be even more annoying than usual about this room, and then once I have it figured out, it's all gonna be fine. But in the beginning here, it's gonna be pretty bad. It's gonna be pretty bad. And that's okay. We signed up for this. We know what we got ourselves into. Yeah, I think I might have the TV be on this big wall. I might want to do a fireplace with it. You don't come in purple, which is rude. See, that has blue. That's an accent color, which is completely inappropriate. It's completely wrong and uncalled for, but maybe it would be nice, I don't know. What if I put this like, I'm trying so hard to figure out where I want it to go in this room, and maybe it does stay like that. It matches the wall. Well, I know it matches the wall, but that's not the goal. We're trying to distract from the purple on the wall. We don't want people to be able to see purple on the wall. I think I'm sorry, not purple, the blue. The blue is gonna give people unrealistic expectations for the build, because they're gonna think that like, oh, we're gonna have accent colors, and we won't have accent colors. It's not, accent colors are not welcome here in this build. I don't want to have that giant frame. This doesn't have any purple, does it? Well, in the right space, you probably could try and convince yourself that has purple in it, but maybe I won't do that. Let's just stick to a regular old TV, chat. Let's do that. Becca, this wallpaper was the entire inspiration behind the build, so I'm gonna keep it. I like the wallpaper. I think it's fun. Maybe we get a purple accent chair. I don't really want to use the Party Kit TV because the Party Kit TV has purple LEDs behind it. I don't really want that for this. I think that's a little bit much for the style of the house that I'm trying to do. I could move the fireplace over. We don't have to use a fireplace on this wall. The new kit fireplace instead. What, like this one? I'm not sure which one you mean. I might not want to use a fireplace in the end. Guys, I'm gonna be so annoying about this. I tried to warn you, okay? Remember that, I tried to warn you. I might try and get a bigger TV. Do you think I could spend like all of our money on a really ridiculous TV? That's not really giving Gen 2 legacy, is it? You know what part of the problem is to me? And I know that we like loved the medium wall height and stuff, but part of it that is causing me problems. Oh, I love that window though. We won't be able to use it. I just don't like the walls being as tall as they are inside of this space. I would prefer for them to be shorter. Maybe I could put a staircase into it. I think Don Lothario's kit TV is too big, too fancy, too modern. We could like raise it up a little bit. Maybe that would help me. I might prefer it like that. Okay. That's the same height. I can use Seasons curtains. No, they're still gonna be a little bit too high up, unfortunately. My mouse is being weird. There we go. I'll put this higher up. I do prefer that. I don't like this door though, so that's troubling. What if we tried to have more of a stark white? I don't know. But I have the white doors because we have all these white, there's like white everywhere else, you know? Black doors? Well, this is The Sims 4, so this door doesn't come in black. I don't want it to be that dark. That's not the vision that I had for the inside here. I might try and get some columns. The door off the hallway. Well, it's too close over here, see? I don't really want it to be right there in the corner. That makes me sad with it touching the staircase. So that's why I put it there. We've been through a lot with the floor plan of this build. It was like really, really quite a process for us to get through. Maybe I'll come back to that. Let me think about the kitchen layout real quick, because maybe once we have that, it'll help us. So the purple tile, you know what's so annoying? Look. From Lovestruck, there's like this beautiful tile, right? And Lovestruck has a beautiful floor tile. The floor tile comes in purple from Lovestruck. Miracle. Just amazing. Purple. The wallpaper does not come in purple. It's because the rainbow one has purple at the base. So that's why it's there. But we don't have a purple wallpaper from Lovestruck. It's so frustrating. I think that maybe, because this is like a little bit purple and blue. That's kind of purple and yellow. Depending on what we use it with, we might be able to use this thing from the new fairy pack. But there's not an actual tile, which is pretty annoying. About the chef pack. No, guys, listen. Trust me when I say there's no purple tile. There are these two that count as purple, but that one is not what I want for the style of this. And this one's not. It's got too many other colors. So. I'm also, look, please, you can't be mean to me about this. Don't be mean. I'm gonna start crying if you are. I'm not gonna use purple counters because I do not like the purple counters that are in this game. The purple is totally off. We're gonna try to incorporate purple through other means. Okay? I think I'm gonna use this one, now that I have seen it. Yeah, the purple build is like honestly one of the hardest out of all of them for this whole legacy, because we're just like the most lacking in terms of purple stuff out of everything. Do I even want it to be that high up? I don't know. I'm not even sure. This one could get scooted over, I don't know. I don't know. Purple appliances? Yeah, we can do purple appliances. I think that's kind of what I was picturing. Maybe I'll do open shelves right here. I might prefer that. I might even have, honestly, I might even do no window inside of the kitchen. We have enough light, so we could get away with that. I'm gonna put the stove right here. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can like bring myself to do that. You know, you just like, you want to like this game. I feel like we try so hard to like The Sims 4. Why is there nothing that is purple? This one has a little bit, you can kind of see it has like a little like twinge of purple, I would say. You can just kind of tell. Ever so slight. It's got that, like, the front of it isn't quite silver. So it's something. It's something. I also think that, again, once we have everything else, like, all put together in here, I really think it'll be okay. Let me get a sink. Oh, I'll use the one from... Is that the right shade? Maybe that one. What happens if I put a dishwasher? Oh, I'll do that. See, that's like got a hint of pink to it. Like that you can tell is true silver, silver and gold. This one has a definite more pinky tone to it than the other one. It's not pink or purple, but it's got like a little bit more of that tone, which is good, I guess. So we can use that. It counts. It's got a purpley undertone. Sure. Yeah, totally. Okay. Nah, I don't want it to be that big. I think I will probably use... Should I have a tiny island? Now let me put the dining table first. Let's find like a nice purpley rug. You know what does come in purple? My kit rug. That's gonna help us. We can use the comfy gamer kit rug somewhere. Probably not inside the kitchen, but somewhere it will work. I'm considering putting this rug like doubled up. You can obviously see the seam, but I think once it has a table on top of it, like a table and some chairs in there, I think it won't be as obvious that there is a seam, because there'll be chairs covering it, right? Maybe? Yeah, the For Rent, look, hold on, let me show you. That one kind of has, there's a swatch that has kind of a purpley vibe to it in that For Rent rug also. I have used this one before, previously. I don't really like that with, because I want this room to kind of match this room. I don't like it together with that thing, but we can definitely use this somewhere and try and see. Okay, purple. I don't really like the base on that chair, but I like the color of the chair a lot. This one is so expensive. It's $550, which is just ridiculous for a little tiny dining chair. The reason I did it like that before, Christine, with the seam like the other way, is because I wanted to like fit the, you know, I want the chairs to all be on it. We don't have to use this rug, but that was kind of my inspo behind it. I actually like this one too, but it's the same problem where it's too small. And then you size it up and it's too big. I don't really, there's something about the paranormal rug that it just really like, I don't know how to explain this, but it bothers me. The paranormal rug. I think there's something texturally about it that I have never really liked. But we can probably make it work. We can try those. It lacks texture. Yeah, maybe that's the, maybe that's it. It's not that the texture of it is bad. It's like the lack of texture that is bad. It's like I don't know. It's just like printed on, kinda. I want to look at the Desert Luxe kit. I wonder if I could use these curtains in here somehow. Sometimes I have like doubled up the, you can kind of see it though, but I've done this before where I like doubled up the, doesn't look good, and there's no point spending money on it. If you overlap it, it looks bad because you can see it, yeah. I just think these are too big for the living room windows. I do like the idea of bringing in more of that white color though. I think that it needs something lighter. It's too dark. Custom rug with purple flooring. I mean, we could do something like that in here. I just don't really, I mean, like, you see what I mean? The purple flooring is not really a better solution. For some things it might be. There's a nice purple like plain floor, but it's just it's difficult. It's difficult. The space is difficult to work with. I think I might try and have a kitchen island. Listen, chat, and I know it seems pretty dire right now, but just trust me, it's all gonna come together in the end. It's just, you gotta get through the beginning a little bit. And then once you're through the beginning, everything kind of like falls into place. I've been here before. So we're gonna be all right. We just have to take a deep breath and work our way through it. You were near tears at the beginning of your purple house. Yeah. I'm so sorry that I put us through this. I felt when I did the purple house for Not So Berry, it was the exact same situation. I was so stressed out doing that purple Not So Berry house. It almost isn't even fun at first. It becomes fun. Like once you get further into it and you've kind of like got your groove and you figured out what you want it to be like. But in the beginning, it was painful. It just is painful. Do you think I could use this? I think I might. That's a little bit lighter. It's more like the same tone as that Seasons one, so maybe that's better instead of the more pastel purple ones. I don't think I can do that. I don't know about that one. I could try this. Let's get it with some gold, because there's gold back there. That could be okay. Maybe it's like this purple is not working for around here as well. Like maybe that's part of the problem, is that it needs to be a little bit less. We have to somehow try and tie it into this though. This I truly love this. I know it's a lot, but that was like the whole inspo behind the style of the house. Like I really would like to be able to use that wallpaper and have it be like a main feature of the build. So I'm gonna try and stick to it. This is like a really cool toned purple, which I don't think is actually okay. The floral wallpaper is from Lovestruck if you're looking for it. Ah, that doesn't work. Okay. The beginning of this is just like, it's so painful. I'm so sorry that you have to witness this, honestly. Like, we're gonna get some nice details in here though. Don't even worry. It's all gonna work. It's all gonna come together. Oh my god, wait. Oh, maybe you can't have a spandrel. It looks weird. And this is clipping! Wow. I really wanted that to just be open. I wanted it to be like wider because I want you to be able to easily see and access the basement. And we didn't like it with a half wall. We tried that earlier and we didn't really like the half wall as much. So, not earlier today, like when I first started the build a couple weeks ago. If I rotate it, will it clip? I mean, it clips like, yeah, all the angles pretty much. You know what I might try? Let's look at growing together. Because this could be a nice wall for some of the family photos. It'll be easy for us to fill them up. And I like them there, across that. Is there any sort of purple, like ottoman or bench? That's pretty pastel. I don't really like that. Oh, there are these. But at what cost? This is a little small too. A gallery wall of his exes. Oh my god, that's actually pretty funny. We could put them right here. It could be on display. Forget the house. We put like, the family, we put the exes on display on the top floor. We talked about having a wall of his exes in the basement. Like that was a discussion that we had was maybe to have like a wall of them that was perhaps a little bit less prominent. But I don't know. We'll see once we start furnishing it, like with the decor from home. I'm probably gonna need a money trash can again. Honestly, chat, I think that maybe this TV isn't gonna happen for us. I think it's a little bit too expensive with the budget that we're working with right now. Should I get another? Okay. I mean, maybe we could put these, well, possibly we could try to incorporate some more white furniture in here. Maybe this could be like a white rug instead. No, he's not gonna kill his exes. I think that might have been funny, but We already have a couple, and like I don't know. I don't want to be a murderer. I just want to be a heartbreaker. He's like evil, but not like murder evil. Oh, I don't like that one. Break your heart but won't let you die evil. I think that is better. So that's good as a starting point. Here's the like dark purple moss stucco from the new pack. I was gonna look and see about, oh, we also talked about this, but I don't know if that's gonna happen for in here. Realm of Magic. Can your Sims walk through here? Oh, this isn't a problem for them to get through. No, they won't have an issue. They'll be able to get around just fine, I promise. We also haven't decided for sure where this is gonna be, but they can walk through even back here. They only need a half tile to walk through, so that's not really a problem. See, this Realm of Magic brick has kind of like a purpley vibe to it. Maybe that's better for the basement, for like the inside of the wine cellar. I won't use it everywhere, but that could be kind of fun to put down there. I do actually kind of like that. Okay, I might let this become an archway instead. This is gonna be into his mom's art studio. So this room is gonna be green because it's gonna belong to his mom, who's the green gen. So we're gonna use like green decor inside of this space, similar to what she has in her current house right now. Purple. That's the only time that you can stray from the color theme in my mind with this, is when it's for a sim who is of a different color theme. So because she's from the last gen, she can have her color. And like the kids' room is gonna be, that's just absolutely evil and twisted of them to do to me. Really? I was gonna say the kids' room is gonna be orange because the next generation is orange. It wasn't even doing that before. Can I reload the lot? But like, so the future gen is orange, you know, so that's sort of how we like organize it. But it's like a room by room basis, and the majority of the house is purple because it's for the purple gen. Yeah, it's in a closed off room, so I've never had it clipped like that before. Wow. So it's the edge of the roof trim that's doing that. I wonder if I were to put, oh my gosh. Yeah, we can sort of replace it like this. I can't fix that part, but the bed will probably be on top of that. The counters in the bathroom could be there. Oh, the cat's gone. She didn't like the clipping, so she decided to leave. But yeah, I think it'll get covered. Anyway, that room's gonna be orange, is what I was trying to say. No, that's the skinniest trim, Cursed Cat, so I'm already using the trim that shouldn't be clipping, and it still was. You know, I've actually never, I don't think I've never used the purple swatch of that plant before. Shall we try it? I feel like that's kind of fun. Well, let's do this. I like how that looks. I kind of love that. That's pretty cool. This is one of those rooms, the inside of this part is like one of those things that we might end up not furnishing if we run out of money. Maybe I'll do this bathroom real quick. But yeah, we might like not furnish the, what's it called? Pantry is the word I got there. Until like we've earned some more money. I'll probably leave a couple spaces empty for us to like grow into. That's like the beauty of a legacy house, I guess, is that you don't finish it straight away, do you? It's kind of like a long process that you live and grow with. But I probably won't. I mean, hopefully we'll have enough money, but if we don't, yeah, I'm gonna use a cheap toilet in here too. I think that'll be helpful for us. Are there purple? Oh yeah, this is what I wanted. Can I just use the regular one actually? My first pet stuff. Everyone's favorite. Isn't it just lovely? I'm gonna do a purple wallpaper. Even that is... No. Wow, there's really not much, is there? I can't bring myself to use that. I would love to have something that kind of works with this floor. I don't like the vampires ones. I don't know if I can bring myself to use the vampires ones. I have used this before. This is like so much money. I've been doing this lately, where I was like stacking up the tile, but I don't think I'm gonna waste all that money on it. It's like 1,000 simoleons just to have that. I would really like to use this floor tile too. I think the floor tile is important to me. We just have to figure out something that goes with it. Yeah, 150 simoleons each. Isn't that wild? Sometimes the pricing of stuff in this game is like completely... That is a really good example. That thing, that wall decal of fake tile should not be 150 each. It should be like 5 simoleons each, or even like 2 simoleons each, like the wallpaper would cost, you know? But alas, there is no consistency between packs with object pricing. Get to work. Let's try this. I guess we could just use... Where did it go? The two-toned pastel pop wallpaper? Well, there it is. Sorry, I yawned. This one's okay. It's got some nice pink to it. It's a simple little bathroom down here. I think that could work. It definitely feels like it's very bright and the rest of it is not bright. So I think that is kind of throwing me a little bit. But let's just do a white one. It's so bright in a fun way. Okay, that's a good way of putting it then. I appreciate you saying that. I don't really like that. Maybe I can scoot it all forward just a little bit. And then a less bright light. Oh, I'm never gonna put a less bright light. We can change the light color to be a little bit like less of a cool tone, but I prefer it to be super bright in the house. I don't really want to put a light that is dimmer on purpose. I would change the light out for style purposes, not for it to be darker. I just can't handle it when it's darker inside my Sims houses. I like it to be bright in there. Oh, I was gonna look at plants, that's right. This is so cute. This might be kind of a fun thing to try and use somewhere. I forgot that it even came in purple. That's one of the things about doing this that is pretty fun, because I feel like it kind of makes me rediscover things that I had sort of forgotten about. We can have a house plant. That'll be nice. But it kind of pushes you to remember swatches that you forgot existed. I'm looking for something big. We could also, if we wanted to, we could swap out the ivy on the side of the house to be the new one, which might also look better, but I don't want to do the outside again yet. I need to give myself some time to recover from the terrain paint deleting itself. I know, I'm upset about it too. That's what I was just saying, Snap. We're like totally on the same page. Yeah, it's really frustrating. Oh, hello, are you gonna jump up? Come here. You can come up, I can move. Okay, she doesn't know. Yeah. You coming up? Okay, we can't jump today. We need picked up. That makes sense, I understand. So needy. I used that one already. I do like this one though. I wish we had some more that were big like that didn't have weird, you see how the lighting is so weird on this one? That makes it like kind of annoying for me to use because it gets so dark when you put it inside the house. There's a bunch of items in this game that have like that lighting glitch on it where when you put it inside, and it's been happening since Get Together. There's a little wall decor item from Get Together that this entire time, like the entire time that The Sims 4 has been around, it's had that weird lighting glitch. Oh, I don't like that. Maybe I'll try this one. I don't mind that as much as I thought I would, actually, now that I've put it there. It doesn't feel that bad. We're gonna have a dog. We just got Prune back. So maybe if I got some dog bed type stuff. There are purple cat trees. If we wanted to like go a little wild and put one of them in here. I mean, this one actually kind of, like, dare I say it kind of matches? I don't know. You hate to admit it, but yeah, we're only having one child, so we could adopt an extra pet. That's true. We have plenty of room for them. Oh, I like that right there. That's nice. Gregplant is an animal person. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. Oh my gosh, there's also a purple litter box. That's so fun. I really shouldn't use the one that I have to dig myself, but I will. Maybe I'll make this white. Snap, what are your thoughts on purple litter boxes? Nothing to say. And that's really saying something for her because she's very opinionated, as you know. If there's one thing about Snap, is that she has a lot to say. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna try that right there. There's also a purple Zappy litter box. Yeah, it's it feels less cute to me just because it's not all the way purple, but I know I need to use it. I know that I should be using that one. It's a little ridiculous to be like, I don't want to just because it's not as much purple. Like, do you hear yourself, Kayla? Do you hear what you're trying to say? Colors. Purple. Okay, I'm gonna try and put like 2 nice little purple chairs over here. I don't really know which ones. These ones are dark purple, which could be kind of cute. And there could be like a little table in between them. Yeah, I pretty much only use the Zappy laser litter box too. I find that I am really bad at keeping up with chores in The Sims. Like, I don't know, I'm not good at like cleaning their dishes, I'm not good at like washing things. I'm really bad at keeping up with chores in this game. And so if there's ways that I can minimize the chore, like having an automatic litter box for my Sims, I have found that I really should do that. Chores are for real life, exactly. I'm so bad about it. And it's also to the point where like, I don't even really care if my Sim's house is messy. Like if there's like puddles on the floor, I kind of will just like wait until they autonomously clean it. A lot of the time, like I don't even really, like, I kind of just like, you'll deal with it. Or otherwise if you won't, then it's your own problem. Like I kind of just like let their house be messy sometimes. Which again, maybe isn't the best thing for me to do, but it's how I have been playing. Sarah, we're not changing the door color or the door at all. Listen, you guys, listen. With so much love to you, we spent like a half an hour trying to pick out a front door when we built the exterior of the house. It was the biggest, honestly, when I think about what the biggest pain point of the house was, it was the front door. Like the front door was the hardest part. I can't change it. I'm not doing that. I'm not going down that road again. I can't do it. I just can't. If you only knew. It's a sore subject. I can't touch the front door. I just can't. Oh, that comes in purple. It's a different shade, but it might be kind of fun. That might be nice for us to try. Okay. Do you come in purple? No, but I like how that looks. Sometimes purple is just a vibe. See, it looks a bit pink though. No. We can't go down that road. We can't do that. This is The Sims 4 chat. We have very little to work with here. Sometimes things are gonna lean a little bit pink and it is what it is. There's so many sometimes you have to just take the best option. We're stuck with the swatches that we have access to, you know, like we are very limited in what we can use, and so we have to make do with what we've got and like make the most out of it, you know? You don't understand how bad it is until you've tried to do a challenge like this, where it's all one color sort of, and then you're like, oh my god, this is very bad. It's hard, especially when you have like a style in mind, because you might have the right style but not the right swatch, or you have the right swatch but it's not the right style, and it makes it so difficult. It makes it so difficult to decorate with. It's quite a process. Okay, and it's okay if it looks a bit pink. That's fine. It's gonna be that way. That's just the way that it's like when you do orange. Sometimes it's a peachier orange. Sometimes it's more of a true vibrant carrot orange. Like when you do blue, is it dark blue? Is it light blue? Like maybe it's a bit more of a purpley blue, like a periwinkle. You know, it just sometimes you have to make do with what you've got and try and fit it to the best of your ability. So that's just how it's gonna be. Okay, let's get a coat rack and put it in the corner. Okay. Can I get another like giant looking gallery wall of photos? What if I made like a big square of it? I think I have to scoot those down a little bit. That could be kind of cool for us to hang up some pictures of the family. I like that. Might scoot it over a little bit more so I can put some lights on either side of it. Uh-oh. It's a prolonged save. There we go. Now let's try it over a little bit more. Wait, no. You both need to go over just the tiniest little bit. And then it stays centered. Okay, that works for me. I can do that. I can handle that. There's not as much purple over here. I kind of want a burglar alarm. You've got photo booth selfies of your eggplants in with all of their exes. I love that. I think that's really funny. I want to have a selfie wall with the exes in the basement. I don't really want to put them on the main floor. It kind of icks me out a little bit to have like all of my Sims exes on the ground floor. I'd rather use this prime real estate for like the family photos. Okay, I do like how this is looking so far. Oh snap, you're like fully on the keyboard. Okay. What about... No, it's too dark. I think I'll try and get like a pastel purple behind the kitchen counter tile stuff. Maybe we should do one that has... Yeah, I like it better. This one having some crown molding on it, I think is helpful. Similar color, but it's not like all plain, you know? What happens if we use the lighter color everywhere? Maybe it's better to lighten it up. Maybe it needs that. Does the basement wall come in purple? Yeah, the basement kit wall does come in purple, but it has only brown at the top, which I'm trying to bring in more white if I can. It kind of has like this dark... I guess it's like a little bit pink, but we could probably use it in the basement on part of the wall. Yeah, I don't really like any of those. I need to bring some more of that dark color. What if I know we liked how this looked, but what if we used the dark purple with like all the pattern inside of the bathroom? I know the purple floor tile is a little bright for it, but it's never gonna match perfectly. I think that looks better. I kind of like that. Okay. Maybe maybe I won't use the coat rack. Maybe we do a plant in the corner over here instead. I just feel like I need something bigger. How about the dine out one? The dine out one does come in purple, but at what cost? It's not like the right shade of purple. We can use that somewhere else, but not in this section, I don't think. I think it's too much over there. Okay. I think that maybe the brick could come up this wall just a little bit, because it continues all the way down that wall, which is pretty cool. I think I like how that looks. Snappy, you're kind of like too much on the keyboard, okay? Do you want to come here? Maybe I'll use a different record player. Maybe I would like that better. Oh, that one has like a purpley colored record on the top. That's nice. Brick in the kitchen? You think so? I feel like it's too dark. I just love this tile. I don't really want to switch it up. I can use the brick right there. Maybe. Danny, I'm sorry. Today is I'm so overwhelmed right now with even just keeping up with anything in chat. Bear with me. Bear with me. This is a really hard build to keep up with anything from, so. Oh my god. Sims 4 not responding. Okay, it's back. I don't really like the brick behind the tile. I don't know if I like how that looks too much. I don't know if I want to have that much brick just in general on this place. Like, do I need these columns on like all the corners? Maybe. I might get my thermostat and put it over here. Maybe the thermostat could be like a gray. No brick? Yeah, I kind of thought it looked better without it. There will be more stuff in the kitchen. Like, we're gonna have clutter in the kitchen too. I just haven't done it yet because I'm a little bit scared of spending all that money on it when we're so early into this. I'm considering deleting one of these windows and putting a piano in there. I think that might be kind of cool. Obviously, I know it's a little bit tight now, but you can still walk through it. And I just think that's kind of fun. The purple piano. Is there even a purple one? Oh, there's like a purple keyboard. But that's not really what I don't want a keyboard. That's not really the vibes. I don't think that the pianos come in purple otherwise. There might be a purple painted swatch on this one, but yeah, it has like some purple on it, but it's not really what I would describe as purple. It's black with a little bit of purple. Is it that too much pattern together? That's why I didn't want to use the painted one. It's just because I was worried about the pattern. It being similar is one thing, but I worry that it's like so busy. You like it? Okay. I trust you. I trust you. Oh, now they're changing their mind. Other one's better. Too busy. See, I don't know. It's so hard. Like, everybody has such conflicting opinions. It's so hard to decide what to stick with. I do like that plant over there. That lighting is bad. What does all black look like? I don't really want it to be all black. We don't have enough black in the rest of the house. I mean, we could probably try to mix in some more black accents in some places, so it's like a little bit more spaced out. I don't like it on that one though. We probably could try and get some more black in some areas, but I don't know. Gosh, the purple gen is so difficult. It's like actually amazing how much harder this is than you might think. Lighter wood is better. Okay, even though it's there's no black elsewhere. The only black is in this room. I've made that black probably. I wonder who made the purple gen. I know, whoever's idea it was to have a purple gen in this challenge, somebody blame them for this ridiculous thing that they're putting us through. I think that the cat tree is part of the issue. Maybe we shouldn't have the cat tree there, because It's like that shade of purple is not what anybody wants out of this. Oh, this thing is pretty in purple too. Maybe I like that better than this one. Because it has like some of that creamy color in it. I actually do like that. We don't even have a cat. Yeah, well right now, we might get one is sort of what we were preparing for, but... Well, I mean, the black, that's what I was talking about, is trying to bring black to the rest of the room. Not in here. The black matches in here. It's just, I want like the whole space to feel cohesive. So I was trying to think about ways to bring the black out that way. That's what I meant by that. It doesn't have to, but I just prefer, like, when it's all one open space like this, I like for it to sort of spread out and all match. Can't do that. You think black chairs? I think that might be too much. I don't know if that's really in the spirit of the challenge to have black chairs. We need to have purple as many places as we can, and when like something comes in purple, it's like I'd rather switch things to black, like this table that doesn't come in purple, instead of like swapping out something that is purple, you know? Oh, I didn't know about... Well, I didn't really think about that darker one. What do you think about the darker one? Maybe that's better for the style of the house, because we've got so much of the dark. I forgot about that swatch. Honestly, I didn't even realize that was an option. That's pretty cool. No. No, no, no. No. No, maybe you could go in here somewhere. Rebecca, this is already the second stream. I thought maybe we'd finish this tonight, but now, as I'm getting further into it, I think perhaps that won't happen. Like, now that we're deeper into the build, I'm like, I don't think we will finish this today. I wanted to, but I don't foresee that happening anymore. This is gonna be a 3 stream. We should have known. We should have known, because every time I build a legacy house, this happens. This is like standard for a legacy house. It takes me so much longer than I ever think that it will to make every single legacy house that I've ever built. So I don't know why I'm sitting here acting shocked that it's gonna take me another stream probably, because like, of course it is, Kayla. It always does. And it's like made worse by the purple. That I kind of like. I think that helped. Okay. I might try and put this thing like up here on top of this. Well, maybe not, I don't know. Oh, we could use that inside of one of the shelves. I've got a radio right here, Pure Muffins. We already have one. Are the windows off center? No. They are centered. They are centered in there. Okay. That feels nice to me. What do we want to put over here in the corner? What if we got a dog bed for Prune? Oh. Oh dear. We need more pet beds so badly. Cause that's like, that's pink. That is very much pink. What if I did it in just black then? Well, even that is kind of... I don't like the quilted one for in here. I think the quilted one is too much with this wallpaper, and it's like there's I don't foresee Gregplant having like a house full of patterns. Like, I think that Gregplant desires to have a little bit more of a simple sort of space. And this is already like, this is like the pattern. The rest of it is plain, you know? The small bed size up. I guess you probably could do that. I don't really usually do that with the beds, but I guess you probably could. But I think that that won't work because won't my dog be too big to fit on the small one? Like, the problem is the small dogs can use the big beds, but Prune is a giant poodle. So Prune needs a big bed because she's a big dog. So I think that probably won't work. Now, this is just another one of those examples. We need more dog beds so badly. The ones that we have are really not, they don't cut it. Old family photos, maybe? My second pet stuff. You joke, but like, honestly, that's kind of what we need. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do next? I'm gonna do the bathrooms upstairs, because then I'll feel like we've made more progress. So I'm gonna start with the upstairs bathrooms. And then we can go on from there. I'll probably do 2 different bathrooms. One that has like this kind of wallpaper, and then one that maybe is a little bit more simple. You know what? I might actually use this here. You know how I just got done saying that I didn't want to use the expensive tile in the bathroom? Okay, but like, hear me out, chat. What if I did anyway? No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. We need more purple so bad. Yeah, you know, I'm with you that I think a pet kit would actually be good. I know that we shouldn't say this, because, like, they really should just update cats and dogs. Like, what they should do is give it to us for free. But they won't do that. Like, it's not an option. Like, that's not in the cards. At least I don't think so, because why would they do that out of the goodness of their heart? Like, they want to make money off of it. So, like, if they made me a little pet kit, I actually would happily accept that. But maybe we shouldn't sit here and say that, because that, we might regret it. But like, my first pet kit, you know? I just want more pet stuff so bad. Like, I really would, desperate times call for desperate measures right now with this. I don't know. I can't do that. I can't do that. That's not gonna happen. That can't. It's the yellowy beige is just. Oh dear is right. No, that's pink. Maybe if you tried hard enough, you could possibly try to convince yourself that this is purple. If I bring in enough purple on top of this, I think that maybe we could do that. It's got some purple squares in it. And it's better than using the same tile everywhere. So I think that it could be done. It's so hard. I can't. This has like some purple in it. Why don't we have like a nice, so the thing is, right, there are purple cabinets. Like this one is purple, but this is like so rustic. I want to have a cabinet like this. I want like this cabinet, but instead of green, it's purple. Like that's what I want out of this. And I know that that's too much to ask, apparently, of The Sims 4, but that's my vision. Wouldn't that be amazing if like this cabinet had like a million pastel painted swatches? You recolored the cabinet for yourself because you wanted it to be purple. I respect that. I feel really committed to trying to pull this off without custom content. Like, I think it's kind of a fun challenge, but I'm gonna complain the whole way there. Like, I'm gonna get it done, no custom content, but I'm gonna be real annoying about it. You know? Ugh. The bathroom is giving you 90s aunt's house in the best way, is it? Okay. I accept that. Let's make sure we have you like, oops. Okay, that's nice and purple. Maybe Greg could have his shower right here, and the toilet could be in this space. There's some more purpley stuff, like, I know there's a purple hair dryer, isn't there? Yeah, there's a purple hair dryer. So we could use that. Gregplant has really nice hair. Genuinely. So that could be good for us to do. I don't like that one. I'm gonna use the cheap toilet again, because we already splurged on the tub. This is a purple bathroom. It is purple. So that's good. Oh, look at this little purple welcome mat. Let's use that. No. Too bad you won't see his hair much. He's gonna be in the eggplant costume. So you're right, you won't really know that he has nice hair, but he does have nice hair. Not that anybody could tell. What about art? Not that one. Not that one. Maybe I should just do a shelf with some nice clutter on it. Oh. That I'm gonna try inside of the other bathroom. I don't really want that in here, but I'll use it in the other one. I didn't know that came in purple. Oh look, this could be in the greenhouse. It's got a purple shelf. Is the gallery broken? You can only view your library right now? Oh, I don't know. With love, I'm not gonna check because I don't want to like try and check on the gallery and see if it's broken and then have my game crash. Because you just know that's gonna happen. If anything's gonna crash your game, it'd be the gallery. So yeah, I don't really feel comfortable checking. But I believe that it might not be working right because it happens a lot, so. When did we last save? Oh, like 2 minutes ago. I just saved. I was in the bathroom when I saved last, I'm pretty sure. So we haven't really done much, but you can do it again, I guess. Might as well. I was gonna try and take this thing. See if I could use that up there. Something like that. Maybe some bathroom stuff. This is like a comb. For the hair that you can't see, because it's underneath his costume. I don't think that these towels are good, because they don't come in purple, but I do like the idea of towels. You can stay that color. If it was a fire toilet, it would burn all the clutter. That's true. If this was a fire toilet, we'd be in trouble, but it's not a fire toilet. So we're fine, right? All is well. Okay, that splits it up. Maybe I will do this differently. No. No. I used this one downstairs. What about a tub that is like, no, we have to cover the clipping. What a pain. Do I have the tiny windows anywhere? I don't even think I used the little ones anywhere in the whole house. Wow. No, I'm not gonna change the floor tile chat. Remember, this is the eggplant gen of the Very Veggie challenge. It's a color themed challenge on purpose. It's okay if it's ridiculous. Like, that's kind of the vibes. We wanna be like purple to the extreme. Like, that's kind of the vision for the house. So we're good with that. We like that it's a little bit silly. That's intentional, but it, you know, we just gotta prepare ourselves. I don't think this is gonna work because the colors of it are too, I mean, it's very pink, but we could say that it's purple and just use it anyway. The blue line on the floor is the roof clipping. It's this part of the roof clipping. I think it just is what it is. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get rid of it, so we're gonna just deal with it right now. So that's fun and cool of it to be clipping like that, I know. Really exciting stuff. Okay, that's pretty expensive to pay for all that. I thought about that because of the living room floor being raised up, but I actually don't think that's what's causing it. I think that it's just clipping. Like, because this isn't a common platform glitch. Like, that's not normal for it to do that with platforms. I honestly don't think that it's related to it. But we're able to cover it right now, so we'll get through it fine. It's just gonna be a little bit weird. Wonder if I should use black. No, it shouldn't be black. There's gonna be probably a bed right here on top of this one eventually too. Like, so whatever. You can't really tell. I haven't had this problem with the roof clipping like that though. With this, it has like the skinniest roof trim even. Usually these ones don't clip, but I guess you can switch it to that one, it won't clip, but I don't like how that one looks, so I'm just gonna cover it. It's okay. It's not in the worst place. Like, I was gonna put something here anyway, so if it were like in the middle of the room and then we couldn't cover it, we'd feel different about it. But I think because it's coverable, I'm just gonna let it happen. It's fine. Okay, another towel. Some little flowers. I think I might scoot those over just a little bit more. Maybe right there. Okay. That seems good. I'm spending too much money on decor in these bathrooms, huh? We don't really have this kind of money. I don't know about that. Oh, how about this? That could be a fun one to try. Oh, I like that it comes in black too. Okay. That's good. I was thinking about putting this over here. Sure. Sure. I might load into the veggie save real quick and just see exactly how much money we have. I gave us 100,000, but I can't remember how much they had exactly because it's been a couple weeks since I built the first house. So I might go look. I know we have more than 100K. I was kind of wanting to give him a little bit of a cheaper house, but I think we've gone way past that at this point. Way past that. I think we have like, it's not 300K. I know I said that, Jackie. I was just exaggerating because I was gonna spend way less. I think it's more like 188 or something is my guess. But I can't remember exactly what it was. It's like closer to 200, yeah, exactly. But, oh, this is the wrong save. Sorry. That's a different legacy. My bad. I want this one. We will go look. I'll just bulldoze the house and then close without saving. It'll be kind of fun. We shall see. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, ready? $168. But that, how much do you have, like, oh, you don't have much on you. That makes sense though, the house being worth like 188 and then us having 168 once we sell it with depreciated value. Okay, so I was 20K off of my guess, which was embarrassing, but we could probably give ourselves like 30K more, I think. We have the house right now is worth 100K in here, or I gave myself 100K. Oh dear. All right, my game crashed. But we're coming back. We're coming back. Well, no, we're not gonna bulldoze the house, Jackie, for real. I'm gonna leave the triplets in there. Or well, maybe not leave them in there because they won't be ready to age up yet. But I'm gonna have one of the triplets live there. I think what we'll probably do is have Gregplant move out on his own for a little bit. And then we'll eventually move, once the triplets are young adults, we'll have them all, like the family will move into the big house, including like Gregplant's parents, and we'll pass down her business, Collie's business, to one of the triplets. It's kind of what I figured I would do. But we just can't do that yet because the triplets are too young. So I might even, what? I might even build Gregplant a starter home that we could live in before this one, while we wait for his siblings to grow up a little bit more. Because I don't have space for them all inside of this house, obviously. So there's 6 kids in this family, which is too many kids. Okay, so the house is gonna be worth 130K. That's fine. I like those for now. I would like to have some kind of artwork on this wall real quick then too. How do I get money if the kids stay? Well, I think you're overthinking it. I'm just gonna like move my sim in here and then Gregplant is taking a hit. He's having less money than he should have. I mean, like, maybe some people play where they, like, you know, only have as much money as they actually have, and, like, they will, you know, you have to bulldoze the house to get your money. I know how much money the house is worth. I'm gonna let myself have that much money, you know? Less than, because I think it's too much money. I don't want to have that much money, but I'm just gonna make sure we can live there. Free real estate on, you know? And then I'll probably give Gregplant, like, 1,000 simoleons on top of it. Like, he's gonna struggle in the beginning on purpose to pay his bills. But there's you know, you balance it with storyline a little bit, I guess. Well, I might use this inside of the hallway. That's kind of cute. Okay. Gregplant can get a cheap apartment. Oh, that could be kind of fun for him to live in an apartment for a little bit. Like, temporarily. And then we have to make another build. But he could live in an apartment temporarily before he lives in the big house while he's waiting for his siblings to grow up. Have I saved? What do you mean? Chat, I just loaded back in. The only thing I've done since then is place this picture. I just went to a different save, closed my whole game, and like, I just got back. This is the only thing that's been changed so far. I mean, I can save again, but that's the only thing I've done so far since I just reopened the game. That is the only new thing. We're all scared because the game crashed a second ago. And the game crashed on reload. I closed out of the save and went to a different one for a second and then came back to this one. And it crashed on reload. I'm not building this in the veggie save. I'm building it in just a random building save, and I'm gonna move it to veggie save later on. Don't lose the picture. No, seriously, you don't want to. I was thinking about having, maybe we can like not have the extra bathroom for now. And we can try and let him expand his house into having extra bathroom space later on. But for now, he has less. Yeah, Raisin lived in a tiny house first too. My purple gen of my Not So Berry challenge had a tiny house at first too. But we could have like a needs TLC kind of sad apartment for a little bit. And that might be kind of fun for us to do in the beginning of Gregplant's life. Okay, I'm gonna work on this room. This is gonna become the wine cellar, nectar cellar space down here. What? Are you mad? Yeah, I was upset too when my game crashed. What is she? Oh, she's scratching her cat tree. Not very successfully. She was kind of just like touching it. Oh snap, you're so funny. She doesn't even know how funny she is. I was thinking about maybe putting double doors into the gym because I want it to be a little bit different. Should we do like a stone floor? Oh, here we go. She's so back. Let's paint the ceiling like this. Just for fun. Maybe I won't do a stone floor. I don't have a cat anymore either. I got rid of it. Okay. Are you gonna come around? You got it? Okay. You think glass doors into the gym? I thought about that, but then I was kind of trying to close it off more on purpose without glass. It was like an intentional choice to not do glass. There are some nice glass double doors if we wanted to use those instead. Like, we could do it and have it be visible, but I don't know. Maybe I should shrink this a little bit more too. Okay, so one of the rules of this generation is that he has to have a nectar cellar and like get really into winemaking and stuff. So I'm gonna put like a built-in bar down here and also all the nectar making stuff. It's kind of what I was thinking. Okay, built-in bar. Oh, maybe I'll put the built-in bar part over here. Because that could be kind of nice. Oops. I love her being on the desk. It's so helpful. However, it does mean that I sort of struggle to see what I'm doing sometimes. Don't get me wrong. I love her being there. But it does complicate things just a little bit. Should we do it in black? Maybe, just for fun. We can do that too. I might even want this to go all the way up. I don't know. That's a lot of money, but we have more money now, so. I just think that looks kind of cool. So we've got some nice built-ins. Let's get the nectar making everything. Wow, I was thinking about putting this above it as well. So we could try that. That looks cool. Imagine, wait, let me grab a couple of these things, like, so I can get them later easier. Imagine if we had some sconces, like on either side of it. God, I wish the lighting wasn't so weird on it. I think that's kind of cool. I guess we can do this in black. But where does it go? You can just be right here. Kind of in the middle. Maybe I could put these like wrapped around the corner a little bit. Oh, it's kind of tight. That's not so bad though. He can still walk around it all. It can't be extended though. But it's okay, like, maybe it's okay like that? I don't know. Oh no, Macaroni, if you see me in public, you can say hi. I don't mind at all. You are welcome to do that. Should we do like these cool nectar glasses? I kind of want to have like multiple of them, but I also think it looks a little weird with multiple, so I don't know about that. Maybe you should be black too then. I don't know. I don't know. This is definitely gonna be something that like grows as we play. Like, I think this is gonna change a lot as we're spending time in this house, and it'll evolve with dear Gregplant. That'll be nice for him though. What if I close that off? Well, what if, oh, hold on. What if we did that and then I put like the storage racks over here instead of in the corner? I can have like one less of them, two less, I guess. Maybe this thing could go in this. Oh, that's tight though. Oh. Well, there could be like a little built-in nook for it all if we wanted to. Technically, I've got space for that. You went to pee and your game crashed? Oh no, Tilly. That is very frustrating. We talked about having another bathroom down here, so maybe I could do that still. Okay, the wall of our X's can be over here. Not get together, sorry, growing together is what I meant. Ignore gameplay, unlocks, entitlement. Okay. How many photos of X's are we gonna have? That gives us space for 15 X's, which is probably a little bit more than we'll actually have, but might be kind of nice. We need 10, so I don't know if we'll actually have 15, but one second. Hold on. I'm messaging Steph about Drag Race. She said, did All Stars come out a day early? I was telling her, no. They posted at midnight. It's terrible. I wish they wouldn't do this with the Drag Race All Stars because it's so easy to get spoiled because of it. Because they post the episodes like late at night instead of airing them like at a standardized time. So some people watch them like at midnight last night when it came out, which obviously not everyone can do. Me can't do. So anyway, it's the finale too. I haven't watched it yet, but I was spoiled. So I don't want to talk about it right now. I'm not ready to talk about it. Okay, how about a card table? But yeah, it's really hard, especially with finales, to have them come out like that because then everybody talks about it, and then it's like it's so hard to avoid spoilers for a finale episode. You can use a VPN. No, that's not the problem. It came out at midnight Pacific time last night for everyone everywhere. I just had I was working all day. Like I couldn't watch it last night at 3 a.m. Eastern time when it came out because it's midnight Pacific. So it's 3 a.m. for me, and I couldn't watch it during the day. So some people can, and that's why it gets spoiled for some people because some people have seen it already. Okay. I'm gonna get a little card table. I think this is kind of cool. It's not quite the right purple, this rug, but we can make do with it. Okay, what if I did 3 of these little wine glasses? Oh, Miss Penguin, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. We're currently building the purple gen house for my Veggie Legacy challenge, and it's really hard. This game is really lacking in purple. We're trying to make the entire house purple, basically. And The Sims does not have enough purple. So we're going through it, trying to figure it out, but we're getting there. We're getting there. My Sim has this cool nectar cellar in his basement that we're decorating right now. You think the X wall would look nicer on this back wall? You think so? I kind of like the X wall being right when you come into the stairs. So you come right downstairs and then the X's are first thing you see. I don't know. We have not done any bedrooms yet. No, Jackie, we haven't done a single bedroom. Ottoman underneath the X wall. I'm scared because we need to be able to use this. It has to be functional, so I'm worried about there's not even any flooring underneath that. But yeah, I don't want to put anything. I'm scared that it won't work. What's the photo wall for? Well, my sim in this generation, you have to do the villainous Valentine aspiration, so you have to have 10 X's. So we wanted to have a wall of photos of all of our exes. Not in like a creepy way, I'm not gonna kill them or anything. I just like thought it would be kind of fun to have a photo wall of our exes. Maybe I'll do you in black and gold so we can get some more of the black. Okay, set color and intense, oh gosh. All lights, warmer white. Okay, I am sort of feeling like it's a little bit, I just feel like it's a little bit too long and skinny. I don't really like this part. Just being open. I don't know. I put you right there so I can use this tile everywhere. If we added more of Dawn's kit, well, he doesn't have much purple. It needs to be so purple, and Dawn's kit, like, oops, I didn't mean to do that. This one has like, he does have these nice drink pictures if we wanted to use them instead. They're just not purple, but I guess there's like 2 of them. So we could do like, I don't really like that, I don't know. He has a record player. That could be something that we could try. But his kit doesn't really, like, it's red. It's just like very lacking in the purple department. Dance floor? A dance floor is actually kind of a fun idea. I wonder if I could put, maybe my X wall could be, hold on, let me rethink this. Maybe the X wall could be like right here. We don't need to have 2 stacks of the nectar things. That's a little bit much anyway. And then maybe we could put like the record player so that we can practice dancing in here. I don't really like how the dance floors look though. And we could put the invisible one. These ones aren't really the vibes. Maybe I'll give him the invisible one, so he can dance in his basement, because he has to max the dancing skill. That is one of the requirements for the challenge. Try that maybe. Okay. It's doable like this. No, the houseplants don't actually need any sunlight, Flim. They only need to have, they just need to be watered, basically. There's no, like, sun necessary for houseplant. Like, there's no, it's not as detailed as you might hope it is, basically. Which is kind of sad, but it's The Sims 4. Eventually, I think I will upgrade this bathroom to be bigger, and it'll have like a shower in it too. But for now, I'm gonna make it just a simple little bathroom with a toilet and a sink. Yeah, you could, I mean, you could pretend that your houseplants need sunlight. Like, you could just make sure you are only putting them in places where they have light, but it doesn't actually technically matter if your houseplants have light or not. It won't make a real difference in your gameplay or anything. So that's kind of, I guess it's kind of weird, but also you can grow any plant inside with no sunlight. So that's just kind of how The Sims 4 works. So that doesn't bother me too much, personally. I'm not gonna put a wall shower, Merlin. I made it small on purpose so I don't have to put a shower. I'm gonna make it big later once we have more money. This is a money thing to make it a little bit smaller and not have all the amenities. And that way he has to work towards something. I think it's fun when you're playing a legacy to have to like continuously improve upon your house. So that way it gives us something that we can make renovations to. Which I think would be good. I don't like these. Maybe I'll just do the one. Okay, that's Gregplant's little room. He's gonna have a gym too, which I might make really small. He has to max the fitness skill as well. So, what kind of wallpaper should I give him inside of his gym? We could do the one that I've been like obsessed with upstairs. We could do it down here. I hate this treadmill. This one is a very similar price. That's fitness stuff. So I could use that. What color are you? Fourth one? Yeah. I think does the Love Struck, oh no. It comes in, well, the Love Struck stuff comes in pink, which is not purple, but it's not plain either. So I don't know, it depends. Do we want to use the spa day stuff or do we want to use this stuff? Or I guess it was fitness stuff, not spa day. I don't really mind. I think they're both good. I think it's, yeah, it's like purple adjacent. There you go, that's a nice way of putting it. It's purple enough. I'm gonna give him some, yeah, like this metal part looks purple. The light looks pink. The metal part looks purple. Can I make the room have like purple lighting inside of it? Let's do accent lighting instead of all of the lighting being purple. Because I think all of it being purple is a little bit much. But we could do like an LED strip or something. And then I would change this one back. This light. Oh, I mean, you can't really tell. Okay, this is all of a sudden it's like floating, but I might do it anyway. I think it's kind of cool. It makes it feel really special in there. Okay, so there's a couple like decor items. Like Lovestruck has, oh, is it not under decor? You know what I'm thinking of? That like weight rack from Lovestruck? What category is it under? If not decor. Workout gear set. Oh my god, I made the lights in the entire house purple. Oops. I meant to do just this room. No! This room. That's why I had that problem. Then I was gonna make this light yellow again. Sorry. That wasn't intentional. I was trying to do it by room. I just wasn't looking outside of the room, so I didn't notice that it did it everywhere. Okay, I like how those weights look. That's cool. I don't think he's gonna have space for a yoga mat. That can be one of those things that, like, obviously, A, he doesn't need a yoga mat because that doesn't build the fitness skill, it builds the yoga skill, or the wellness skill. But that could be like a thing that we try and work towards upgrading the house with. I might get a speaker instead of a plant. Might use something fun like this one, too. It's kind of decorative, I don't know. Okay, Jim. Remove the bookshelf. Oh, I like the bookshelf. You don't like the bookshelf? I was gonna put some of the clutter on it. I was gonna put like like this kind of thing in there. I like the purple weights. Oh wow, that actually goes up there? Well, see, he's got a yoga mat, chat. There you go. But I was planning on using it for storage of his workout stuff. Okay. Well, obviously it's gonna be a thing that we're gonna add to. Like, we'll improve upon that as we're playing. But I think I'm gonna work on, let's do this room. So this room is gonna be green, because this is like the art studio that belongs to his mom. And his mom is from the green gen. So it's gonna be a quite jarring departure from the rest of the house. But it's gonna be green in here. Let's see. We could do something kind of fun like this one. No. Don't like. Kali loved brick. She had a lot of brick at her old house. So we can try and do that again too. I think she was using like this color scheme. Okay, she's gonna have like all the art stuff basically. Kali is still alive. Oh yeah, Kali isn't even close to dying. Gregplant isn't even a young adult yet. Kali is Gregplant's mom and he's only a teenager. We kind of took a pause. Obviously we haven't played in a couple weeks because of the new pack coming out and stuff. So we haven't been on as much. I'm gonna use that slidey chair. The purple LED is clipping. Oh man, I really wish that you wouldn't do that. I was really hoping I could have it be high up. Oh well. You break my heart, game. I spoke in past tense. What about Kali? Just then? Oh, I thought they were saying like Kali's alive, you need to give her a room. Like they were asking like how she could still be alive, but I don't know. Maybe we could do these. I might have to like let's try that. That's pretty cute. I'm not gonna add Intangible Nature to the challenge, no. This is the thing, Brazilian, like, obviously I said the challenge is soft launched and I could add stuff to it. Obviously that's the point of it being soft launched, but it's more like changing it because something is bad or like boring or not working. It is so not practical or feasible to continuously change a legacy every time something new is added to The Sims 4. Like once you start, you just get like down this rabbit hole of like, when do you stop? Like how, at what point do we like call it? So we're not gonna even start doing that. Like that's just not something that is, you can't keep up with it, you know? Like you can picture it, like there's just no way that you could do that throughout forever, because there's probably gonna be 3 expansion packs this year. And then maybe 3 more next year, and then 3 more the year, and then all of a sudden like, so yeah, I feel like it's not really feasible to be doing all that for all of the packs, unfortunately. Because that would be nice, I guess, but not for this legacy. I just, like, think about it this way, too. Like, imagine if I change the legacy. People have to expect it to change right now because I said it was soft launched, but it would be small things that I would change. But imagine if, like, you're working on the potato generation, and all of a sudden I say, I'm gonna scrap the entire thing and make it about fairies instead. So, like, maybe you bought a pack and, like, you've been playing this potato gen, you've got your sim already, and then I just completely, like, pull out the rug from under you and change it completely to be so different. Like, that would be super it's just weird, like, to change it once people have started playing it to that extreme degree. It's one thing to change one rule, like, oh, this rule was boring, so I'm gonna swap it out. But it's another to change the whole thing, I think, so. I'm not gonna, like, randomly have one sim be a fairy. I don't really use the occult stuff in the Legacy so far, anyway. Like, we don't have, like, a werewolf gen or anything like that. I think that my sim can still use the easel right here, but I guess we can check it. Everybody really doubts sims, but they're usually better at it than you think, yeah. I mean, you might not like that she's standing in front of the chair. I could swap these two out, but they only need a half tile, technically, to be able to use stuff. Most of the time. Some objects are worse than others, but most of the time it's not that bad. Then you've done through a werewolf. See, that's fun. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, because there's not any requirements for occult stuff in the pack, then it means that you're able to, like, if you wanted to play as a vampire for one of them, there's not a rule forcing you to, but you could. Like, that, it's a little bit more open-ended, I guess, in that way. Which I think is nice. I think it's more fun to play challenges like that. Oh my god. Okay, so I can't rotate that because of the platform, but I can scoot it, I guess. Is that the best? That's the best we can do. Okay. Okay. Does she need anything else? She has a yarn basket, but that'll be in her inventory, so she doesn't need a new one. A cults challenge? I'm not the one to write that. There are people who, like, play with occults all the time, and they're probably the better person to write a challenge like that compared to me. Yeah, she used to have a rocking chair in the room, but I don't think she has to only knit inside of here. It's pretty small, so I don't really want to, like, trap my sim with a small space to work with. I think there already are probably more than one. I can think of one, but there's probably more than one occult themed legacy. So if you're looking for one, I bet you could just Google, like, Sims 4 occult legacy and find something that somebody else has written rules for. That's the beauty of The Sims. There's so many, like, challenges and stuff out there nowadays. It's pretty cool. Okay, maybe I'll just leave it like that for now. I don't want to overdo it. I'm gonna decorate the kitchen real quick because I haven't done that yet. And I want to make sure we have appliances and everything. Then we can go upstairs. How about the broccoli picture? Oh, I probably could use that. I was just about to get the kitchen clutter kit to use in here. So I could give the broccoli sim the broccoli picture. There's not a lot of wall space. Maybe I'll put it here and then put these over here. Oops, wrong one. There. Broccoli picture for my broccoli sim. She has a really big, like, sized up version of it in my house that I'm playing with right now. That we're gonna move out of to live here. Oops. Okay, spice rack. That's nice. I like that. Maybe I'll put this thing, like, right next to it, because I think that could be kind of cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here's for dishes. I might get a purple plant or something and put it big right there. We'll see. That's maybe a little bit more open shelving than I want. I think there is an eggplant cross-stitch picture, yeah, Angela. Maybe I can try and have my sim learn how to make it, and we can try and get one ourselves instead of cheating for it. It might be kind of cute. Maybe I'll save again real quick. Yeah, there's a few cute cross stitches from Cottage Living that we could use to decorate. I don't think Kali has any cross stitch skill. Maybe that could be like a thing that she takes up next because she's maxed most of the skills that she wants already. Well, she finished all the ones for her generation, but she's been doing like more art. Yeah, I feel like maybe it is too many shelves to fill with it being like that. Maybe I won't even do open shelves right there. Maybe I'll just let it be closed off. Sometimes closed off is better. Would I consider putting the window in the kitchen back? Well, I got rid of it on purpose, so I didn't like how it looked with the backsplash. It was an intentional remove. I don't love it like under here. I don't know. I don't like how the window was fitting. That was the reason I got rid of it, is because it didn't fit nicely. I mean, it doesn't really matter, like it can go back, but I don't like how it looks when it's high. I don't like it being taller than the top of the cabinets, so. Where's purple? I get so picky about stuff in the legacies, don't I? So dramatic of me. I think Brock did like a little bit of cross stitch, but maybe like one level of cross stitch. Smaller window? You say it like it's easy. The small window isn't good either. It also is the wrong size. I mean, we could do it like that, but I don't like how it's like, I just, there's something about it that really bugs me. Like, I just don't know if I can do it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll put another one of the little pots from the nature pack. Let's try that. Oops, wrong thing. More than one houseplant for my sim to take care of. I like that though. Different window? Well, I want them to match. Like, I want to have all the windows that we're using match the other windows in the house. To me, this is the only option. Is if I lower it so it's like inside of there, and I don't really even know if I like that. I guess I could do this. I don't know. Once it has more decor, I think it'll come together a bit better. There is an absolutely giant window right here though, so. Top shelf, you think so, on top of it? I kind of am okay with it being like this. Oh yeah, I like having window behind the sink too. I mean, in real life, it's super nice to have that kind of thing. But it's The Sims 4, and our options are quite limited. How about we look at cool kitchen? Does this one have a purple book in the front? It does. I wonder if I could use that, like, you know, I just said I wasn't gonna clutter the house too much yet, and I was gonna wait until we've decorated the full place to make sure we have enough money to go around. And now here I am doing this. Yeah, okay, Kayla, gonna wait, you said. Sure. Whatever you say. I do like how that looks. No, I agree clutter is important, but it's also important to have furniture. And I don't want to have like a fully decorated kitchen and then, you know, no bedroom furniture. That would be sad. I want the waffle maker, but I don't really like how it looks. I might just use it anyway. Okay, I'm gonna not decorate. This is gonna be a pantry. I'm gonna intentionally not do it. Oh my god, what if instead of being a pantry right now, I make it laundry? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Save money, she says. Save money, by the way. Puts 1,000 simoleon laundry in there. No, it was gonna be a pantry. It should stay a pantry. What I was thinking for the pantry is that it would be like open shelves on top of the cabinet, and then it would be kitchen clutter stuff. Like they would have some of these things in there. Well, those are slotting kind of weird, aren't they? These aren't very expensive though, so it's probably fine, right? Yeah, I have the trash can right here, Christine. It's next to the fridge. Maybe I'll just do 2 stacks of them for now, and then we can add to it later on. Maybe the waffle maker can be in there. People have like an appliance closet, and they, well, some people that have butler's pantries and stuff do stuff like that. Not everybody. I've never seen one in real life, but some people do. I've seen it on TV. What about the laundry day broom? We can have like some cleaning supplies. That'll be okay. Let's not put anything else. Let's leave it before we spend all of the money on kitchen clutter. Because we have to have, this is gonna be an office with a computer. I think I'm gonna use this somewhere else. And maybe also this one somewhere else, I don't know. So this room, I had these visions of it being like Gregplant's romance consultant office. And I thought it would be like pretty fancy in here and we could see customers in here, you know, that kind of thing. So that's gonna be kind of what I'm going for with this. Hey guys, you're probably gonna hate this. I'm wondering if I can put, oh, that's too much. I was gonna try and put a bookshelf in front of the window so I don't have to look at it. Because I don't like how it doesn't match these. But that's really silly of me. I just have a hard time with the curtains on 2 different types of windows. That's why I would be complaining. Purely the curtains. I don't know. There is a purple desk from Lovestruck. The Lovestruck lip couch. We could probably do that, actually. That might be kind of fun. The purple chair from my kit is like not the right shade of purple. It's too light. But I could use another chair from my kit. Maybe he could have like a nice, well, maybe the purple desk isn't, maybe that's the problem. Maybe, maybe it should be different. But he could have my computer because he needs, maybe he does like Zoom romance consultations. So he needs to have a microphone and stuff so we can get on Zoom. Okay. Sure. He has a podcast about breaking up marriages. Okay. I like it. I like it. He would be a podcaster, yeah. I quite like the idea of there being chairs in here because I just kind of have this vision. I'm pretending that like the couples he's counseling would come in and then like sit in his office. But I don't really like that I have like chairs and then like I don't like how it's so similar. But I might be overthinking that. Where is Lovestruck? Maybe a love seat. Well, so the love seat that I want to use is very specific and shaped like lips. And I don't really know if I like it directly across from his desk. I do like it, and I will use it, but I don't know about it being right there. It could be underneath the window, I guess. This stuff is clipping. Why are you clipping? That's so annoying. Doesn't he get it from work? Yeah, it's a level 10 thing, but I don't really care about that. I personally, the gameplay unlocks, I could not care less about. Like, I am not in the business of waiting until I get my cool sofa to use it. Like, I don't want to do that. I just want to have it now. Some people might prefer to wait, but I'm not like them. I'm pickier than them. You love the gameplay unlocks? I mean, I like them too, but in a situation like this, where I'm like building this thing, I'm spending like 8 hours building it on stream with all these people watching, I just want to use the sofa. Like, I don't want to have to wait for, I just want to use it for the build. Like, there are times in my gameplay where I'm excited about them and I want to use the unlocks when I get them, but this kind of legacy isn't one of the times. I don't want to put the lips in the hallway, chat. I kind of want the lips to be in his office. They're special. I want to be able to have them inside of the room where they belong. Yeah, that's the thing also, Christine. Like, there's some unlocks that are like little decor items or like trophies, and that I'm not gonna like cheat to unlock the trophy, but when there's like a couch that I want to use, you know, like the Tech Guru career couch that's so good, it's like a normal couch. I'm not waiting until I get, you know, like, just give me the couch. That's the best couch in the whole base game. I'm not waiting for it. I'm just gonna use it. But I'm probably not gonna cheat to put like a trophy inside of my Sims house. Like, that might feel a little bit weird about. Like, I might wait until he unlocks this plaque, you know? And then I'll put the plaque up for real once he has it. Ooh. Let's put that on display inside of here. Just give me the couch. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, maybe I could have put this right here and I could move the thermostat. I put it just in the middle of the wall. Sophie, we wanted it to be open on purpose to break up the big wall. It doesn't, I mean, I understand it's an office and a door would be nice, sure, but we made it open on purpose to break up this big wall. I wanted to have a big archway there. It was intentional. No, Queen Pasta, and dare I say, I think that sometimes people like trying to get Gregplant to be polyamorous is almost a little bit insensitive to polyamorous people. Like, Gregplant is evil. By definition, he is evil. And he cheats on people, and he's bad, and like, it's not consensual that he's with other people. You know, like, I think the insinuation that he would be polyamorous is wrong. Like, I don't think that that is okay, because he's a bad person, and that's like, that implies that then polyamorous people are, and that's not like, you know, so he's just a bad person. Like, he just cheats on people. It's a different situation, right? Like, that he's just bad. And I don't like that people insinuate that he should be polyamorous, because I just don't think that that's not the right sim to, you know, like, that's a really weird association, I think. Polyamory requires consent and communication, two things Gregplant does not have. Exactly. Like, he's just evil and a cheater, and like, literally he has the evil trait and a cheating aspiration, so yeah, he's just bad. So okay, I think I'm really struggling with, maybe I want to have this be over more. Maybe it should be a skinnier one. I don't know. I like it being big though. I like it being in line with that. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with the rest of the walls, and I think that's what is throwing me off. Maybe I just want a different bookshelf. I don't really know which one though. Well, maybe this one from Snowy Escape could be nice. Can this be like gray so you can actually see it? Okay, I like that. And then if he had some artwork and maybe like a big set of curtains. I just think that that one matches the shape of his desk a little bit better. You know, like they're a little bit more, I don't know, the fancy one from Bella Goth's Kid is like a little bit too fancy. Okay, what about... Gregplant should go to therapy and talk about his problems with commitment. Meanwhile, he's the therapist. He is the absolute last person who should be giving out relationship advice. I think that is what is so funny about this generation, is that he like is a romance consultant and then he goes home and he's just awful and like destroying people's relationships. His whole life goal is to break up a bunch of couples, but then at work, he's a romance consultant. Like, he's terrible. It's so toxic that he does that. And that makes it fun. What is this from? Modern Lux, yeah. Okay, I have to move this out of the way so I can put this where I want it and then put it back and then also scoot this forward. Maybe I'll only do a curtain on that one so this part can be open. Let's see. Purple wall decor items as opposed to art. Oh, that might be a better idea. Out here creating his own job security. He's destroying relationships to make sure that people always have a place. Like, he always needs to make sure he's got clients. So he's, oh, how about this? It kind of matches the purple on this. It's a little bit different than this one, but it's a heart and it's purple. Okay. He brings them together so that he can tear them apart. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use this one again. This is my first time trying out the houseplants like properly in the legacy save, so I'm putting a bunch of them. I don't know if I'll end up keeping this many of the houseplants. Like, we might end up wanting to shrink down the number of houseplants that we're using eventually, but we can keep some for now like this and see how it goes. Do hired gardeners take care of houseplants? Oh, I actually don't know. I haven't played with a gardener since the pack came out, so I'm not sure. That's actually a good question. I might try and put like a little side table with some magazines on it right there. I'm thinking that I want to have a lamp on his desk. Oh, that doesn't really fit. Never mind. They do. Okay, that makes sense. I would assume that they did, but I didn't know for sure, so I didn't want to be like, yeah, they do. They didn't. But it makes sense that they would. Okay, don't mind me. I'm just gonna try and make sure I have this like... Oh, I can't get it at the right height. Will you slot onto this? No. What about the one from Sleep Bathroom? Okay. You're getting married this weekend. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I am so happy for you. How do you feel? I know the week of my wedding, especially like the Friday before, oh my God, I was stressed out of my mind. I was excited, but it just felt very overwhelming. And not necessarily, like, not in a bad way. And I wasn't even stressed in a bad way. It's just like you're running around like there's so much to do and people are coming and like, you know? I think that happens before any sort of party though, that maybe you're throwing, but like amped up to an extreme for a wedding. Even if you're doing something small, like when, I don't know, like when me and Dan got actually married, we just went to the courthouse. And I was like stressed beforehand too. Because it was like, we got all these things, like papers to get filed afterward for the visa and like, you know. But it's like, you're so excited for so many parts of it. There's also like so many little things. Anyway, I am so excited for you. It's going to be so awesome. And it'll be fun to be married and it's going to be so great and I'm excited. So, sending you love beforehand. Okay. Oh, you think Gregplant kills the plants and then leaves them? That's actually really funny. Wait. So he's just gonna have dead houseplants? Maybe it's like adding to the evil that he just has dead houseplants in his house because he killed them all and doesn't care. He killed them on purpose. How about that? Maybe he could have like a little sports jersey. He is into sports. He has to max the fitness skill. That could work right there. And then we leave some space in here so that I don't run out of money. That seems like a good idea. How about that? Okay, this hallway, tiniest little thing in the world. Yeah, his mom keeps like replacing them and then he kills them again. I could see that. I think I might use the life and death family portrait and put it in here. That's not Gregplant, that's just a random townie that I'm using as a test sim. But we could do that. Maybe I could put another thermostat up here so it's easy for me to access. And then we could get, I don't know, even the rugs, it's kind of a weird shape. Maybe I just won't worry about it. But then it's pretty sad, isn't it? What if I did the thermostat right here? This could get scooted over. We could probably then have a plant in the corner, which would also be nice. I felt like the round rug still didn't really fit. I don't know, the round rug even was kind of a weird shape for it. I never used this houseplant. Maybe I should do this one. I'm wondering about getting like a skinny bookcase on the wall. You know, like this one? That's all right. The leaf rug. You know what? The leaf rug actually does come in purple, doesn't it? I have yet to find a place where I can use this rug. Do we dare try it? We could. We could. Okay, so this room is gonna be the Carrot Jen's room, right? So it's gonna be orange. Oh boy. The orange gen was honestly to me it was harder than purple, out of like the whole of Not So Berry. I might not decorate that straight away. Okay, here's the next problem. I would love for Gregplant to have the vibrating heart bed. I would love to have the vibrating heart bed. I'm struggling a lot with the appearance of said vibrating heart bed. Oh, there is an eggplant frog. Yeah, I can go into debug, hold on. If I search eggplant, we might get the eggplant frog. Eggplant frog, spotted, striped, surfer, eggplant whirl. Maybe I'll just get the straight eggplant frog. But I do feel like you need, like we kind of need the bed. It's just, the bed feels very limiting in style. You know, like using this bed is kind of putting me in a box. Black heart bed and purple walls. We could do it in a darker color if we really wanted to, but then I feel sad that I don't have a purple bed. But sometimes these things just have to be done. I don't know. Oh my gosh. What do you think about the... Oh no, that's not gonna work. What if I gave him, like, I don't know, what if we split this up? And then this could become a walk-in closet for him. And then it leads into his bathroom. Oh, there's purple in that horrible snake print, yeah. Yeah, there is purple in that, but... I just... You know... It's hard to accept. So I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, at what cost, right? It's purple, but at what cost? You know what we were planning on doing? I think that we could get away with using like this purple wallpaper as a nice accent wall. Maybe he could have a lot of black as well. And we can make the purple like a little bit harder to come by, I don't know. That's a nice purple, sure. With the costume suitcase, oh, trust me, I'm already planning on using the costume suitcase. Absolutely. Is there an actual dresser? No. But he can have this in his closet. Yeah, these aren't really... You say you are purple, but are you? Not really. There are also these ones. These are from high school years. It's more of a pastel, but that might actually be better because it brings in the white from the doors and stuff. I like that. I've always liked that high school years stuff. We're gonna play Stardew on Sunday, Marshy. We're gonna play on Sunday in the morning though, Eastern time. Morning Eastern time is the plan. Okay, I might put it right here. I think with enough extra stuff, it'll come together. It just needs like a little bit more. Okay. Purple lamps. They have these little tiny ones. I don't really like that though. Oh my gosh, why is it so impossible to get purple in this game? Fuzzy scallop rug. I mean, we could use that one. I used that one downstairs. It's kind of like a more, it's bigger, but the purple is a little bit deeper in tone. Why is the bed green? This bed is black, Demarius. Maybe it's reading green on your monitor, but it's black. Not purple, or not green, sorry. We could get some more purple lighting. What do you think about that? I think that we could try it. I think that could work. It reads so green to you. This bed does? I think it probably is just your monitor. People's monitors will show things in different tones and stuff. The lighting can make it see a little bit like that too. But it's a very true to form grayish black on my monitor. So it is not even green at all from what it looks like to me. Doesn't even have a weird undertone on my monitor. But again, it really just depends what your monitor looks like. Like everybody's gonna have a different experience with that, so. I'm gonna use this again. I really like this thing. Don't really want it to be white. Probably want it to be black. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to bring in the purple, but it's throwing me off. I'm gonna have to do more money too. The house is worth 130 right now, and we have 168,000 simoleons. So we're not really in a place where we need to start worrying yet, but maybe we can get a candle on top of this, and I can make that candle have a purpley light. Let's see about this one. This candle, purple. It's not really easy to tell, but it gives us a little bit more. Change the color of that purple now. Well, the purple bed has a pink headboard. That's why I didn't really like it. And we really want the heart bed. We're like really, really excited about the heart bed. So that's kind of what's throwing us off, is that the heart bed has very limited swatches, but it's a vibrating heart bed. So if anyone's gonna use it, it's like the woohoo generation. So we feel like we maybe need to use it for him. But also it's kind of hard because it's a weird space. It does what? Oh, it vibrates. Not kidding. You can turn vibration on the bed. Hold on. See? They've really brought it back from some older Sims games, so it's kind of like a classic Sims thing. It's like a relic. The vibrations are purple. Let's make this light purple too. So that's good. Maybe he could have a little chair in here as well. It's like a different shade of purple, but that doesn't really bother me, honestly. Oh, you think the lip one again? I mean, the lip sofa, it does bring in the color a little bit more. The curtains do not want to work right there. But this lip sofa has the same color as the rug, which might actually be good. Do you think it's okay if I cut this off a little bit, the curtains? Maybe if I got a shelf. But I don't know. Isn't there a chair version of the lips? Love struck. Oh, it's a heart shape. That's right. So it's not quite lips, but there is a heart one. I mean, we could do that. Yeah, it's not a lip chair, it's a heart chair. We used the lip one already downstairs, so I guess we could do that. Oh, and I could put the heart side table. go. That actually kind of brings the colors together, I think. He could have some more candles. Has more of a purpley tone, the light in here. Okay. We get the same picture, but in like 2 different swatches. I don't really like that. Maybe we should have done a shelf. I don't know. Well, they have like this cute shelf with books, but can the heart chair be a desk chair? No, I think it's a lounge chair. So I don't think that you can use it as a desk chair, unfortunately. Otherwise, that would have been nice, huh? I kind of want this downstairs. We can like have that completely clipped through the wall because there's nothing out there, so you can't even tell. Yeah, I don't know about this wall. Maybe I could get, oops, some more of an accent color. Oh, I like that. You know what, actually, he probably could just have some more of the photo frames. That could be nice. Kind of custom. Put up our own pictures later. And then this is the closet, so we have to put some clothes. I'm not gonna use the Dream Home Decorator stuff because it deletes itself and I can't deal with it. Oh, why does he have a closet when all he wears is an eggplant costume? That has purple. If anybody's gonna have a closet, this is like the last sim that would need it. This has a little bit more purple in it. Oh wait, what if we just left it as empty shelves? No, okay, is that like too silly and ridiculous if we did that? If we gave him like no clothes? I think that's kind of funny. It's lore. It's lore. When he bought the house had a closet, but like obviously he didn't need one, so it just is empty. I'll give him a mirror too. We'll put that in here on maybe the side of it. But he can have some empty closet storage. He does have a costume storage thing, of course, because that's necessary and important. He doesn't ever change his eggplant costume. No. He just has the one and he always wears it. Yeah. He never washes it. That's really gross. Wow. No laundry ever? No, he doesn't have a washer and dryer. You all told me not to put a washer and dryer, so he can't wash it. It's not possible. The option's not even available to him. Laundry doesn't even exist in this world. Jasmine, if you want to, so the rules for the eggplant gen are to always wear the eggplant costume, right? The eggplant gen was and the eggplant costume was the whole inspiration for this entire legacy. You don't have to do that though. I understand it's a little bit out there and it's also kind of like an innuendo and that might make people uncomfortable. And so you don't like, it doesn't matter if you don't wear the eggplant costume. Like you don't have to do that. It's in the rules, but every rule is really optional, right? Like at the end of the day, it's a game and it's supposed to be fun for you. So do what you need to do to make it fun for you. You could wear it for like just one outfit, you know, like you don't have to, you do what you want with it. Have it as an outfit in every category, let your sim decide. That's fun too, see? But you could just wear purple if you wanted to. That's kind of like standard rules for this sort of challenge that I've made. Okay, so this room is also important, but I kind of want to, because that's his parents' room. I kind of want to do his own room first. Like, I want to maybe work on, like, the greenhouse and stuff that's a little bit more important first, because that's more urgent, it feels like. And then come back to his parents' room. I guess we'll have to finish it tomorrow. I don't think we'll finish the build tonight, because I don't want to rush through it. But we'll finish it tomorrow on stream. And then maybe we can make him a tiny apartment as well tomorrow on stream. This is where he's going to grow all of his grapes, because he has to make nectar with them. So he's gonna have a greenhouse so we can grow all of them inside. So he needs that too. Oh no, I literally just have the game muted and I'm playing the Sims 2 soundtrack on Spotify. You can find a lot of old Sims soundtracks on Spotify. I actually find that the Sims 4 bass music, even when I have like the whatever it's called, streamer mode, streamer safe for streaming, this thing ticked, my VODs get copyright claimed. It like mutes the VOD on Twitch, and then if I put it on my second channel on YouTube, it gets monetized by third parties for the Sims 4 soundtrack if I play like the regular Sims 4 build music. So that's kind of annoying. And it also, like, when you're playing the Sims 4 music in game, it like stops and starts, and like some of it's kind of creepy. I don't know how to explain this, but like the stuff from the Vampires soundtrack, it kind of gives me the creeps a little bit. I don't like the energy of it. So yeah, I don't play the Sims 4 music much when I'm playing. I just play the Sims 2 stuff over and over and over again. Strangerville has some kind of creepy ones too. Yeah, but it's like you're trying to build like this kind of like cutesy little rainbow house, and then it's like vampire music. So I don't know. I don't think they're doing it on purpose, Lucas. It's getting like auto-claimed, and I don't even know if it's getting claimed by the Sims. Like, I forget about the VOD, because sometimes when you post things on YouTube that like shouldn't get claimed, like sometimes there are third parties that are like fake claiming stuff and hoping that you won't mess with it, or they're like, it's like auto-detecting as theirs even though it's not theirs. And so sometimes that kind of thing happens on YouTube too. Like there was this one time I used to put Wii music sometimes at the end of my speed builds when I would play the screenshots. And then there was this, like, I don't know, this duo that made a rap over Wii music. And then they copyright claimed. I assume it was automatic. Like they probably didn't like manually go find my video and do it, but they like copyright claimed loads of videos that had Wii music in it because they made a rap over Wii music, and it was just Wii music. It wasn't their rap, but yeah. So sometimes that kind of thing will happen too, where like, and then you gotta try and fight anyway. It's very strange. The internet is very strange, but obviously like they were doing something wrong too. So yeah. That makes sense, Crafty, to mute it because you usually listen to like an audiobook or a podcast or something. I do that too. Like when I'm playing The Sims and not recording, I'm usually like, I have something on in the background that isn't the Sims soundtrack. Surprised Nintendo allows that. Well, I don't think you're really supposed to. It's kind of like the Sims 2 soundtrack stuff. Like I'm not playing The Sims 2 right now. I am playing Sims, but like usually game companies are kind of lenient about their music. Like they don't like auto claim it because then that results in them claiming like people that are just playing the game and they want you to play the game because they want free advertisement. So it's rare that a game company would like go and mess with it, although you would think Nintendo would, yeah. If anybody would, it would be Nintendo. They used to not even let you make videos on their games. They used to be weird about even streaming Nintendo games. They were like weird and copyright claiming about it because technically like even like streaming The Sims, like if The Sims wanted to, they could be like, nobody can ever stream our game anymore. Like, we're gonna copyright everybody, and you can't do that because it's their property, right? And I'm making content off of their property, but that would be really illogical for a game company to do because they make so much money off of the advertisement they get for free from people on the internet. So like most games want you to stream their stuff and like want you to play their stuff because it shows it to more people. But they could, if they wanted to, tell you to stop, technically. But anyway, Yeah, Goth Princess. I posted the whole unpaused stream on YouTube, but you have to like look in the description box. The other two are unlisted. I posted the first part. I didn't want to because I had to post them in 3 parts because you can only post like 12 hours at a time on YouTube, and it was like 25 hours or something. So I posted it in 3 separate parts. But if you go onto the first part and you scroll in the description box, there's a playlist. They're linked in there. I just didn't spam upload 3 of them all at once. It's just the one, and then you have to find the link down below for the unpaused stuff. Well, Conley, honestly though, like you say you could see some people not buying a game they watch somebody else play. That could be true for like a story game, but I think for the most part, like 99.9% of people, like they're not turned off from, well, unless the game was bad. But like most people, if they watch someone play something, they're either looking into buying it and they want to see it first. They're already a fan of it and they like to consume content on it. Or like they're being exposed to something new for the first time. Like there's a lot of people that make like loads of games content. They just play loads of games on stream. And a lot of those people, like their chat finds new games to play because their streamer played it. And they wouldn't have heard about it otherwise. So like I think almost all of the time people playing games for a company like helps the company, you know? But I think most people like to be able to see something, at least maybe not watch a whole playthrough, but at least like see somebody else play it a little bit first before you spend money on it. Because it helps to know, like, am I gonna like this? Like, you might think you would based on the description and everything, but when you watch somebody else do it, you kind of get a better feel for it. But anyway. You might not watch like the whole playthrough of Life is Strange, for example, but you might watch somebody play a little bit of it just to kind of see like, do I like this? Anyway. You got Stardew because of my streams? Yeah, I think a lot of people tell me that, which is kind of fun. Stardew, there's not a game that I would recommend more than Stardew Valley. Genuinely, I love Stardew Valley. I think it's like the greatest value for money too, with how much content is in it for a very affordable price. Like, Stardew Valley is a fantastic game. It is a fantastic game. So, I'm glad some of you have learned about it and like it because of me. There's some things that I'm like, God, you know, I feel a bit bad that I've convinced you guys to buy so many Sims packs. Like, obviously, we all like The Sims here. And, like, it's fine. But I do have, like, oh, man, another one kind of feeling. With Stardew Valley, I don't feel bad at all. I felt bad about Animal Crossing as well, because Animal Crossing is expensive. It's $60, and you have to have a Switch. But I love Animal Crossing, so it's fine. And I love The Sims, so it's also fine. But it's like, you know, a harder pill to swallow for those packs versus Stardew that's 15. Sometimes cheaper on sale. Like, you can handle 15 a lot more than you can handle 60. So, if anything, honestly, Stardew should be 60 and Animal Crossing should be 15. With love and respect to Animal Crossing. I love Animal Crossing, but that game is too expensive. It's too much. Nintendo has, like, they really believe in themselves. Let's just say that. Nintendo feels they think very highly of themselves. So, all of their games are so expensive. So expensive. Every Nintendo game is. It's not just Animal Crossing, but yeah, they're pricey out there. Yeah, I mean, a lot of games these days are, like, a lot of major titles are that much money, but doesn't mean that it feels okay. So. Oh yeah, I saw that, that Stardew just became the highest rated game on all of Steam. Isn't that kind of cool? And what was the highest rated game on all of Steam before that was there for like 10 years or something? And Stardew just surpassed it. It was Portal 2, and Stardew just surpassed it, like, this week or last week or something, which is kind of cool. Portal 2 is also a good game, but I love Stardew Valley, so. But Portal 2 is also very good. That's a very impressive accomplishment. It's also kind of cool because Stardew's an indie game. Like, just some guy made Stardew Valley. It's really fun to watch something without the backing of a major, like, company succeed that much, you know? Like, Concerned Ape is rich now. because of Stardew Valley, and that's kind of cool. It's just kind of cool that he just made this thing and it was so successful. It's fun to see a success story like that. It's nice. I haven't done anything in this room. I really need to play Sunhaven. I've heard a lot about that one too, Pancake. You called your Carrot Generations Ranch the Carrot Patch Ranch? That's so cute. I love that. Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna finish this tonight. So I feel like we should just like let ourselves not, and we'll finish it tomorrow. We have the greenhouse left to furnish. I have to redo the terrain paint, of course. Then we have to do 2 bedrooms and like patio stuff if I wanted to put anything like here or, you know, that sort of thing. So it won't actually take us that much longer to finish, and I think it'll go faster if we come in with a fresh open mind tomorrow. The question I want to ask, I didn't bowl those, Miv, no. The question I want to ask is that, so in my veggie household right now, my Sim's only a teen. He has a few days left until he ages up. So when we play next, he's gonna play his like couple days of teenageness. Do we want him to live like in an apartment or a starter home temporarily? Because we could build him a little starter home probably in like an hour, you know? And he could live in that while we wait for his, because what I want to do is have his parents come live with him eventually. But I can't do that until his siblings are aged up to young adults. He has triplet siblings that are a little bit younger than him. So he might live in a starter home for like 4 days or something in game. And it could be kind of cute to have an apartment for a little bit. So tomorrow, I guess, we might finish getting it set up, and then go live briefly in like a Stinky Needs TLC apartment. That was big thunder. We might go live briefly in like a Needs TLC apartment for a little bit, so we can build that tomorrow too. So we can finish the fancy house and then build a stinker apartment. And that we should be able to do in one stream tomorrow too. That could be kind of fun. Okay. He could have like a mouse. Yeah, exactly. No, I haven't played my time at Sandrock yet. My mods are literally obsessed with Sandrock right now. Like, we have a separate channel in our like mods folder in the Discord, basically, where there's like a mod games channel. And it's literally like Sandrock, 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 Stardew, Sandrock, Sandrock, Sims, Sandrock, Sandrock, Sandrock. Like, the mods really like Sandrock, and I haven't ever played it. But my friends love Sandrock, and I haven't tried it myself. I played My Time at Portia a ton when I was in college, like when it was still in early access. That was like one of the, maybe even the earliest non-Sims game that I ever streamed, was like the other game from them, and I still haven't played Sandrock. And I know it's better than Portia was, so, yeah, anyway, I should probably play it, because I loved the other one. So, anyway. I watched some parts of the stream with T-Pain yesterday. I didn't watch the whole thing because I was out last night. I went to an author event last night, like a book signing, which I'd never been to before, and I was really scared of. But I went to it, and I was brave, and I enjoyed being there a lot. I got to meet Ashley Poston, which was pretty cool. But anyway, I was out last night, so I wasn't home when the stream was on because I was there instead. But T-Pain is funny. I think he's cool. I think that's a really fun, celebrity crossover. I don't know. And he's like actually a gamer too. Like, I know that he's streamed before and he has like a proper stream setup. Like, that's the kind of person that they should be. Cause you know, sometimes brands do celebrity collabs and it feels like really out of nowhere. But if it's a person who actually plays games, then it's like, okay, this makes sense. They were giving out codes in the chat. Were they? Oh, I hate when they do that. I'm sorry, but I absolutely despise a just drop a code in the chat kind of giveaway. That feels so unfair. Because if you're, like, some people are just naturally faster and better at claiming them. Like, I don't think that's fair. That's why when I do giveaways, it's like random selection and like proper actual random selection. I don't like when they just drop a giveaway. Like, I don't like those. I've never liked those. Because then people that go to claim them, it's like, oh, already claimed. Sorry. And like people think that bots could have been getting the codes for all we know. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I don't like when people do giveaways like that. Because if you type like it, literally you can't. It doesn't even matter if you're a fast typer. You're not fast enough to get them. Like you'd have to be so on it, and like it's just I don't like, and like fast internet too, and ready and at your PC. Like if you're watching on mobile, too bad, you know. So anyway, I don't like when they do stuff like that. I would rather them like actually select people's names and then message you the code privately. It's fine to do a random selection and then you have time, because like when I do a giveaway, if you get selected, you can redeem that code tomorrow. It's still there because I DM'd it to you privately, you know? So you could be like at your grandma's house watching on mobile, win the giveaway, and then still when you get home, be able to redeem the code and it works fine. And that just feels more fair to everybody. So anyway. Yeah, like if you watch on your phone, you just can't be fast. No, the codes don't expire as far as I'm aware, Brooke. At least I think so. Anyway, fascinating. I wonder if they have like some kind of, I mean, it definitely is worse for them as a company with like the sweepstakes business, and like they have to put like terms and conditions, and so them just putting codes in chat is probably the only way they can do that without having to like have a whole thing, a whole to-do with like legal involved. So that's probably why they're doing that. And I don't know. It just, I would almost rather they don't do it, you know? It's almost would be better if they didn't even do it that way, but whatever. I wasn't watching the stream really. I only caught part of it, so I shouldn't judge. I wasn't even really there. Or like just give those codes to somebody else to give away. Like when they've done it to us, but yeah, nice intentions, but it's just not the best way to execute it, I don't think, because it doesn't really, people don't actually really have a chance. Were they doing them, because it was on Twitch and YouTube, were the codes being like equally distributed between both Twitch and YouTube? Or were you like more likely to get it if you were on YouTube versus Twitch? Like, what's the, I guess probably you only watched one version of it, right? So who knows? I wonder about that too. That's the trouble with multi-streaming too. It like, you spread it so thin, it gets kind of confusing. Oh, it was just on Twitch, not on YouTube? YouTube was behind? I never have tuned into it I only watch this stuff on Twitch. Wait, they privated it so you can't watch it back? Wait, what's the point in doing that? I'm gonna go to their channel. Do you think that was like a contractual thing that they had? Like, it'll only be live and it won't be... Oh yeah! I can see the, like, Megan Thee Stallion and Quen Blackwell stream, but I can't see... Yeah, I wonder if they'll make it public again later. Like maybe it's privated right now, but they're gonna like post it. Maybe they want to like go through it and then post it again afterward and make it public again later. Cause I feel like that is pretty like counterproductive. Yeah, you can't even see their recent broadcast on Twitch. I wonder why they did that. Cause for me, if I paid T-Pain presumably a lot of money to be on my stream, I'd be keeping that public. Like, I want you to watch it, right? Because they probably, I don't know how much it costs to have T-Pain on your stream, but it's gotta be a lot of money. That guy's famous, you know? So you'd think that they would want it to be public. So maybe they just want to go back and like, I don't know. I feel like they probably will post it again, just because, I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, I know. I'm gonna end stream soon. I know, I hear you. You're starving. Yep. Anyway. He was calling them out? Oh, was he? Oh. Oh no. So maybe they want to cut that out and then put it up. I don't know. I didn't hear him say that, so I don't know. I don't know. That's very interesting. He was not going easy. That's really funny. I love that. He was not holding back. Oh my gosh. Well. Oh, shrimp! Oh my god. Chat, look. He followed Snap up here. I know you can barely tell, but trust me, that's shrimp. You have to just trust me on that. The kittens love to follow Snap around. So Snap coming in here and starting to yell is probably why he came in here. Now he's yelling out there. Oh my goodness. They don't come onto the camera that often. I feel like they usually come in here when I'm not streaming, or they'll come in and like be over here where you can't see them. So that was fun. Glad you got to see it. That was a huge cat. Yeah, he is very big. He's like a mini panther or something. Anyway, well, I'll probably wrap the stream up right here, and then we'll go and find somebody to raid. Oh man, now I want to watch the stream back. I'm like so mad that I only caught part of it. Cause I didn't hear him say, I want to watch it. I hope they post it then, because I really want to see it. I'm so mad that I was busy last night. I was busy during the last one too. Yeah, I don't know, it's really tough to host a stream like that, because like, you know, like obviously you're being paid by The Sims, and like, I don't know, it's a weird situation. I don't think that I would do that. If they asked me to do a stream on their channel, I honestly think I would probably say no. I guess it depends what it is, like it's hard to say, but if it was like the official stream for the new pack and it's like a big deal and there's a celebrity involved, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Like, it's too much pressure, I think. I would be too stressed. I think I would be really anxious about it. They used my name in this survey? What survey? I didn't see that, no. I didn't hear about it. Only if it's Rick Astley, maybe. Yeah, I don't know if I would do a stream for them. I think I'd probably say no. But again, I guess never say never, right? Because it really does depend. But right now, especially not one of the official pack ones, that scares me. That scares me. It would be kind of cool, especially like it'd be kind of cool. Like that's the thing, like it'd be kind of cool to stream with a celebrity as well, but also so scary. Like it's so scary to have to be like the host who's like guiding it also. But no, The Sims cannot afford Taylor Swift. No, they could never have her on their stream. I mean, maybe there are some celebrities that are probably like really pricey, like have really high, but would do it for a lesser price. You know, like that's the thing. Like, I don't know how much money it costs to get a celebrity on your stream, but there's probably some level of like, even if their rate would be higher, they might be like, oh, I love The Sims, and then do it for a lower amount. I don't think that a person like Taylor Swift is one of those people though. Yeah, like Chapel Roan loves The Sims, but also she's so busy and so booked right now that like I think they missed their chance. Chapel Roan used to post on Instagram being like, Sims, let me begin your game. I'll record a song in Simlish for your game. But then they like didn't do it back then, and now she's way too famous and like they probably won't ever get a chance to do that. But now she's just too busy because it's not like an easy task to record your song in Simlish. But they could have had Chapel Roan in The Sims. Like how that's a fumble from them. That would have been cool. It would have been cool. Okay, I gotta stop yapping about nothing. So we'll finish the build tomorrow and then we'll do an apartment build afterward. Is T-Pain doing a song for them? I wouldn't be surprised. It makes sense, like, to have him be on their stream and then also have him do a song in Simlish. I wonder if musicians like doing that, or if it's, like, scary. Like, I wonder how it feels to record your song in Simlish. Like, I would love to hear about the process and the behind the scenes of that. I don't know. Yeah, I know they made I saw that they made his hair and it's coming to the base game in November or December? Maybe November I saw. I saw a picture of it on Instagram and the comments were like them announcing one hair months in advance. Which, like, true, is kind of a little, I mean, like, seriously. But that is kind of cool that they're doing that. I would like to, I mean, it's always good to have more hairs and stuff, so. But yeah, announcing one hairstyle like that far in advance feels kind of like, okay. All right, then. But I did see that, yeah. Okay, well, let me go see who all is live, and we'll find somebody to raid. Oh, how about this? Spring Sims, my friend Steven, he's playing The Sims 4. He's doing Gen 2 prep for his legacy. I'm doing Gen 2 prep for my legacy. So that feels like an appropriate place to go because we're making our Gen 2 house. He's doing something for Gen 2 of his. So we can go see what Spring Sims is up to. Anyway, go say hi to him. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. I will see you at this time tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. So like tomorrow, but 3 hours ago, basically, is when I'll be live again. And I will catch you all then, okay? Thanks for hanging out, everybody. It's been fun. Bye.